And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Polymorphed
Yay.
D&D. It's been 2 weeks since last time, but here we are. And considering the circumstances, I say 2 weeks is not to complain about. We're probably gonna have way longer gaps between sessions soon enough. So,
Yeah.
you know what? I'll take 2 weeks. Every other week beats the alternative. So here we are, and that's good. I'm trying to sort my dice while I'm talking, because I didn't have time to do that. It's been kind of stressful today getting everything done for some reason. But it's the time has come. It's quite late, even for our recent standards. So we'll have to be efficient this time, I guess. Which means I should stop talking this much here.
We'll derail it soon enough. Wow.
Well, so let's get into the recap then. Last session, we started off with a party arriving in Maelstrom. After quite a long journey through mountains and across plains, you did make it there, seeking out this port that you were looking for, the harbor of the city. In order to find a good ship, though, you first decided to visit some of the shadier parts of the city to find a outcast hideout, which turned out to be located in the basement of a tavern by the name of the Icebound Stag. You briefly interacted with the leader of this hideout, this chapter of the organization, a man by the name of Felder the Unseen, an unusually slender Goliath man wearing dark cloaks, or a dark cloak and other darker colors on his clothes. He
Hold on.
what was that?
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
it's my phone.
Sure. Great start. We're off to a great start here. I'm just gonna continue anyway. I'll have to come back eventually. So, you were pointed in the direction of a ship called the Aiden, which you sought out, and you briefly interacted with the captain, a man named Ralph. However, as you set sail, you found out that he was not the captain after all, but rather was just covering for a Furbolg woman by the name of Aasimar, as the Titan-born people are not really that welcomed in Thrumera. So, you spent some time on your journey, reading books, most of you anyway, learning and educating yourselves as you slowly but surely approached the Elmentara archipelago. On your journey there, you were boarded by some Thrumeran soldiers on another ship, and that turned into quite a bit of an intense moment as you had to go invisible and try to put yourselves in corners and other places where they wouldn't be able to just bump into you. But you did evade all danger, and you continued sailing towards your destination. And as you reached the archipelago, you made the right choice what direction you wanted to go around this, as you soon enough began to track the Princess Circlet on the or with the orb that you had been given by Naom. Once you followed it close enough, you were able to find the shipwreck, and you discovered that the ship had been blown to pieces, essentially torn in half, with only a little bit of the front and just remaining under the surface of the ocean. And you found bodies all bloated, but most of them dismembered, torn apart. Seeking throughout the wreck, though, you found the circlet that the orb pointed you towards, and you also found a strange stone depicting the side of an elven person's face, with the ear featured prominently, and the ear hole kind of actually having some depth and width to it as well. Quite strange when you found it. Storm decided to get a bit clever and dragged one of the bodies back to the ship you'd come with, and used the Skull of a Seance that you recently purchased in order to speak with this deceased sailor. And you didn't learn all that much, I think,
Oh,
except that there was an explosion or something like that. But eventually, Jaxson and Storm, you searched the beach of the bigger island in this area, and you found some tracks leading into the woods. Jaxson took the opportunity to shout to gather the rest of the coworkers, which in turn may have alerted some of the people on the island, as when you were gathered and headed into the forest, you found a rather feral prince running around searching for the source of this shout, and you had to kind of fight him in order to try to subdue him and just convince him that you were not his enemies, but he didn't believe you until the rest of the survivors joined, with Jarl Audhild calming her husband, Prince Conleth. And so you all went back to their little camp and had a moment where you talked to them, and they told you about this explosion that happened after they had been led to the archipelago by their new navigator, Nevio, who misled them there and used the stone that you found in order to contact someone. And in the instant following that, the entire ship detonated, and only few people survived once they were in the front of the ship at the time. And so they had the shipwreck, and they managed to make it onto land, and here they are trapped on this island where you found them. However, before they wanted to leave, Conleth wanted to show you something, a strange building on this island, a library of sorts, because it contained something that he was suspicious of, which you soon also began to realize that you knew about this thing as well. A scroll levitating inside this strange magical library, and suddenly things made sense. You remembered Kessler's list, the library of Drensa Alarean. This is on that list. And so there was a debate whether you wanted to investigate this now or tomorrow. The prince wanted you to check it out now. His wife wanted you to calm down and take them back to safety first. And ultimately, since you couldn't come to a unanimous decision, everyone except for Storm decided to wait till the next day, whereas Storm wanted to stay here and keep an eye on the place, and just decided to stay behind. Even Tornado left with the rest of the group, as he was on the ship when the rest went to collect their things. And so everybody returned with Arisa, through her transport via plants spell, back to Osaria and Havenetha, where you parted ways with the prince and the Jarl, and you headed over to the Alder Queen's Spire to speak with Naom briefly, basically telling her that you were back in Jaxson, you wanted to have a word with her in private. Meanwhile, on the island, Storm, being left behind, decided to ask a question to the Gem of Secrets. And so that is where we will be picking up, and
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm going to... very quick to leave. Well, I'm going to ask the rest of you to leave the call. So, or mute yourselves or whatever.
We'll get you back for this. We'll get you back for this.
I leave. Bye bye.
Don't blame me.
Good luck.
Yeah, get out of here.
Okay, let's
so,
go.
Storm. I don't believe I don't remember the exact words that you used to ask this Gem of Secrets, your question last time. Do you want to rephrase it just to have it in this moment? What exactly is it that you ask the gem?
Well, I didn't ask specifically, but the thought is to get into it.
Well,
so yeah,
you do feel your mind being drawn into this purplish black gemstone, and soon enough you're in this space, this strange empty location. You see that purple light in the distance, and these susurrus noises gather around you until a voice rings through your ears. or your mind rather. And you hear the familiar voice from last time that speaks and says, "Welcome back."
Much obliged.
You return for more secrets.
Boss.
So, secrets. That is what you desire, but first, a secret in exchange. Offer and receive.
My name is not Storm.
It is not a secret. The gem knows. The gem wants something greater. Secrets are corrupting forces. Secrets of the dark.
Dark secrets. Why would I know dark secrets?
The people you venture with. They surely have secrets.
Possibly, but I don't specifically think as they are secrets.
Do you know anything about the people you surround yourself with? Their darkest secrets.
Dark secrets. Well,
Secrets of betrayals.
Jaxson is. You told me about that, right? Jaxson is betraying his family.
The secret I told you is that Jaxson deals with a dark force.
Okay, well, Jaxson is killing his family because he thinks that's better.
Why?
Because they are necromancers.
Why does he kill them for that?
Because he thinks it's evil. And it's a dark force.
What motivates him?
Oh, the evil. That's he gains power. Oh, that's a secret. That's the secret. He works with Fiora. Secret.
You see the purple light shifts in the distance. And then it stabilizes and goes back to this ordinary shine. Your secret is accepted.
Oh. Oh.
Now what do you wish to know?
How to get into the Drensa Alarean library where I stand.
The library has two entrances. Through the wall of force that protects its front, or through an illusory door on its sides. Hidden with magic, but open always.
Okay. Where? Tell me that.
On its northwestern side. Elevated above the ground. Too far for one to reach.
In the northwest, too far to reach.
It is too far up.
Well, I can climb, right? Or hover with hoverboards.
You'll find a way. And then you see the light fading away, and you return to the tree where you're sitting. And you feel a bit dizzy for a moment. You have to steady yourself so you don't fall off, and then you're like, okay.
Okay, now we go northwest.
Yeah, alright, so are you gonna do that straight away?
Yeah.
Well, I think we should get the others into the call, though. I don't want to keep them away from here forever. So,
Fucking Kessler of a page. Nah.
Ah,
that was rather quick of y'all.
we were waiting.
Perfect.
Oops, there we go.
So how did
Layout.
Storm screw it up this time?
Well,
Wow.
Storm, are you
yes.
going straight away?
Yep.
Alright. So, the rest of you are still over in Havanitha. I'm just gonna go and ask you briefly. Jaxson, you were still in the Alder Queen's tower when we ended last time. The rest of
I was
you,
about to leave.
so Dara and, well, Arisa and Fritz is doing somewhere around. Where do you want to go, Dara?
Well, it's pretty late, so I find a tavern and where should I go?
Or tavern, yeah.
Jaxson, where are you going when you leave?
The knock.
All right.
No, I didn't know.
You remember the prices, or
10 gold pieces.
I only remember prices for the knock, but I think Dara wants to go to the Howling Siren.
all right. Well, okay. I really don't know why I haven't written down the prices properly.
Don't you just base it on what the Dungeon Master's Guide for pricing?
Yeah, but there are wide ranges depending on the quality of it also. I always forget what I label it as, but I think it's 2 silver per night or something like that, or 1 silver or whatever. And then
I think it's 2.
I'm pretty sure it was 2 silver now that you say it, because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then the deluxe room that you're used to, Jaxson, is indeed 10 gold per night.
Gold pieces.
So I'll pay for me and Arisa. So.
Right.
I guess Fritz will go to the Howling Siren as well.
Probably.
Sure.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Okay, so Storm. Still on the
Yes.
island.
Yes.
You climb down from the tree and you head over towards the library.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I want to go where he described. Take one of those hoverboards and.
Right, so the northwestern side of the library, judging by well, you're a sailor, you can figure out the directions.
By the stars or the sun,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah. So you realize that the northwestern side is where you found all the platforms, the hovering platforms to begin with. So you can just grab one, and what do you want to do? You start levitating around. But how are you gonna go about this?
Feel the wall, northwestern wall, everywhere. So too far to reach, I go up, hover up,
All right,
and feel the walls. Yeah.
make an investigation check.
Watch now as he uses luck.
What the fuck? I always get so.
Intelligence, if nothing
Yeah,
else.
why not use luck just in case?
Do you have any
Yeah,
luck
nice.
left? Because you haven't rested yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't it in the morning?
No,
In
it's
the morning.
No, I mean, this is before y'all have gone to bed. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's doing it when we were.
yes, it's
doing our stuff.
midnight something.
I don't think I used everyone. I always keep one because
No, I think you use everyone.
I know he used
I-
2, but I don't
I-
know if he used the last one. That's
Okay,
because,
whatever. Well,
I
then it's
remember-
15
15.
without luck. Yeah.
All right, you feel the wall, and eventually your hand connects with what feels like a door handle. It's invisible, but you feel there's some sort of handle that goes in a little bit. And you can kind of feel it, and you open it, and you feel a door, still invisible, give way and open inwards.
Yeah, let's jump in.
All right. So you let go of the platform, and you leap inside. Make a dex save, because you're just leaping head first into an illusion.
Yeah, understandable. He's a greedy motherfucker. That's 25.
25. Alright. Yeah, you jump, and you realize that the platform on the other side is not very large, so you almost go tumbling straight forward down into the library, falling like 15 feet down, but you just managed to like grab onto the wall and keep yourself there. You're currently like above the main library, but you are inside now, having entered on like just the middle of the wall, basically. And there's a ladder that you can climb down on from here. As you're looking around, you see that the library is all just one big hall. There are no like rooms or anything, no dividers. It's just these large bookshelves everywhere. That's the only like division, and there's the central pathway that goes from the main entrance all the way up to the scroll, to this pillar of light that keeps the scroll.
Yeah.
And as you kind of climb down, because I assume you do climb down eventually,
Yeah.
don't just stand around here, and you go down the aisles where that are lined with bookshelves, you see that there are more of these levitating platforms inside, only these ones are a bit different. Some of them even, you see these like armchairs with the same kind of like circle of the platforms that you can use to like levitate with. You can like try these armchairs and fly around with them as well.
Hell yeah. So, like, reach other shelves you can't reach, or are the bookcases that tall?
The bookshelves are really tall, so you basically need a way to hover up in order to get the things at the top.
Okay, so I see the page. I see plenty of books. Do I see something else that's not? Doesn't seem usual to a library.
I'll make a perception check.
Let's do it.
As you're walking around, by the way, you're followed by these little blobs of light
Okay.
that just kind of like hover
Followed.
around you.
Yeah, that's 27.
27.
Yeah.
Nothing really. You see the book by the entrance on this little like pedestal. But aside from that, there isn't really anything.
By
Yeah, when you like by the main entrance, when you looked in, there was a little pedestal near that entrance in the middle of the central pathway. Where
check
there's a
that
book.
yeah?
All right. You go over to see that, and you read the open page, and you see these. There are a couple of like signatures. People's names are written, and you see next to them are dates.
Oh, what?
And the year of all the dates on this page is 326.
That's fucking ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
And what have they written down?
No, it's just name and date.
Yeah,
That's all.
what the name? Do I recognize the name?
Well, they're just like various names. Some of the handwriting is too difficult for you to even read.
And that's through the entire book?
It's all just like excellent and the names. And you go back, it goes all the way back to year 115.
Damn.
115 of the Age of Magic, to be precise.
Does Drensa Alarean stand there himself?
you go back to the first page and you see that it says "Welcome to the Library of Drensa Alarean," but that is the only reference you find to Drensa Alarean themselves.
Well, nice. Okay, so one thing and quite hard to remember. Jaxson took the page in his bag. And I don't remember if I take a page inside the bag of holding, something stupid is gonna happen. Feels like
There's
would
always
work
that risk.
Yeah, it feels like it would be able to be put in there, but
Time
it feels
vision
kind
for
of
a
scary.
scroll space warping bag. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't think anything will happen.
Well, okay, can I grab a page?
You want to walk up to the pillar of light?
Yep. Does it look like a little Jacksonian can grab the
I
page?
mean, the scroll is hovering quite far up, so...
Let's take one of those armchairs then.
Alright. Go and get that. You hover over.
Yeah.
And do you just reach into the light and grab it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
No, don't tell me I gotta read it. I don't want to read it.
No, just roll a d20.
Reading it would be like...
I know. 2?
Okay. Hey, you reach out, grab the scroll.
What do you mean?
It's in a case.
What do you mean? Okay. Okay, I grab it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it out of the light.
It's in a case.
Yeah, it's in a metal case.
Okay, can I remember Schreiber saying something about the bag of holding and
I don't think you ever asked him about this.
because then I would have because I think we talked with Schreiber about that.
I think he said that he didn't want to like mess with that type of magic.
Yeah, they're pretty dangerous. Pretty much all that.
Oh.
But you never said, don't put this time warping thing into
Okay,
this space thing.
Where else am I gonna put it? I fucking put it in the bag of holding. Okay.
Okay.
No, Jacob. No, it should not do anything bad. I can't hide
Okay,
it
so
anywhere else.
you take the scroll, you open the bag,
No.
and you put it in there. And the moment you do that, you see that the lights around you, these little blobs of light, one by one, vanish. And the kind of magical lights around the entire library also go dark until the entire library is in darkness.
Do you hear anything?
At first, no.
At first.
But then you do hear something. You hear a rumbling.
Oh, the whole place is going to crash. Okay, yeah, run.
Where are you running?
Yeah, to the illusion exit. I grabbed some books on the yeah.
Okay. As you touch a book, it crumbles to dust in your hands.
Okay, yeah, run.
You start running, and you hit this wall of force. And at this point, you see rocks are starting to...
What do you mean wall of force? What do you mean wall of force?
The entrance, the main entrance.
No, I mean the other entrance.
Oh, you're going there? Well...
Yeah, no, not...
The ladder is broken at this point.
Okay, I throw the thing out of the bag of holding.
You just throw the bag of holding through the hole?
No, I grab the out of there.
Alright,
page
do that.
out.
Rock goes landing straight right next to you. The entire ceiling is coming down at this point.
Okay, well, I take it again, and then I try to fucking parkour hardcore to the entrance. The secret entrance.
Alright, make
Oh, Lord.
make an acrobatics check. Or actually, no. Make an athletics check.
What do you mean athletics check? Why can't I do athletics? Fucking, what the fuck is this?
Because this is difficult, and you need your strength here to be able to, like, pull yourself up these things.
Come
Well,
on, climber, do it.
I'm usually very nice about letting you
Okay,
use acrobatics in
okay.
any circumstance, but here...
17.
17?
Huh?
Alright. You manage to just jump up and you catch the ledge. You're gonna take some damage here, though, but you're holding on to this, this hole in the wall. So just, I didn't have time to sort the dice, so I'm just having to look for all my
Fucking
dice.
Indiana Jones, what is going on?
Yes, a big boulder is chasing you.
Smaller boulders are fucking chasing me.
You're gonna take 19 bludgeoning damage as you're hit in the back by this rock, but you do manage to pull yourself up on the ledge.
Nice. I fucking jump out of there.
Yeah,
If
right.
I can go to the
Go jumping, you're gonna take some more damage because you're quite far up. 4 more bludgeoning damage as you land on the ground. And soon thereafter, the entirety of the structure just starts collapsing more and more.
I grab a hoverboard.
They are just flat on the ground, not moving.
The magic.
And you start kind of scuttling away from this as rocks are kind of flying a bit, bouncing. And soon enough, there's nothing but rubble, pile of rock and dust, with barely any trace left of this place.
Keep a wider eye out. Yeah, I walked back to the tree. Grab it. Well, am I sleeping at the big tree, right?
I don't think that was not the tree you wanted to...
No, right. Well, then I
sleep
grab
on.
Florp, pop, and walk with Florp to the big tree. Climb up the big tree and sleep there.
Okay. Dara, are you gonna check in on Storm later on, or...
I'll probably do it in the when Dara wakes up.
Okay,
That feels
okay.
when you have like 4 hours.
Well, that's you're just gonna do an Arisa or something. Just watch him sleep.
Hey, they left Florp
Hey,
there
hey,
for a
hey.
reason.
Yeah.
Hey, he could have slept somewhere else where Florp didn't see him.
True.
Well, yeah.
By the way, I don't know
4%.
why, but for me, the Discord call is super laggy. Like, your videos
fine for
are... Well, I think it's on my side, so I kind of want to just hang up and rejoin the call or something.
let's do
So
it.
I'm just gonna briefly go into, like, the BRB screen on the stream, and we're gonna try to fix this real quick, so... Be back in a second. Okay, now...
Oh, so it's going
Well,
Can I follow?
okay,
Hey,
well, we're live again.
they mean
right.
We are live again. Yeah, hopefully that has fixed it. We'll see. Anyway, we're back. So, right. The night goes by. Storm, you are in your tree. Dara, when you wake up in the morning, you check in on Florp. You see him sitting there watching Storm. Storm is covered in dust for some reason. Just like dust from, yeah, it's...
Is this tree close to the library?
Well, now he went back to the big tree, so you see he's now in the tree that you left through. It's not too far away. I mean, it's a relatively small island.
Yeah, I'll take a little flyby and see what did he do.
Okay, you go flying, and it's weird because, like, you don't find the library.
Nothing at all.
No, I mean it's weird. Like, it takes you a moment to realize there's only stone, a pile of stone. It's not even big enough to really be the library.
I'm going to die.
Is the force field still there?
Nah, there's no trace other than this pile of rock. And you see that there's, like, grass has grown on this place now.
What the fuck?
It's like basically a hill. There's some ruinous, like, rubble still sticking up that looks like it may at one point in time have been this library, but it's as if centuries have gone by.
Yeah, there was just that what I was gonna ask.
It's like a ruin that has been, like,
Sick.
left for centuries, honestly.
Storm, what the hell did you do?
Oh, wake up!
Peaceful sleeping in a tree.
Yeah, just because Florp is now evil, Florp is going to stare at him angrily, and that's basically what I'm gonna let him do. While Dara is back and trying to process how to tell the coworkers about
Okay,
it.
Well,
so you just put
that's
Florp.
torture, though.
You put
Like,
Florp. Is he an imp right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Storm is gonna wake up.
an angry imp just turned.
Oh wait,
Well-
isn't it the owl?
Well,
No, isn't it like this?
The thing is that it can shape change into an owl.
I thought it was a pseudo dragon.
no, well, Dara recast it to
Oh,
get
right.
rid of
Storm,
the dragon.
Storm hated the pseudo dragon and
Well,
wanted the imp.
it's trash.
Yeah, it's
Trash.
fucking garbage.
Well,
The pseudo dragon's nice. It had pretty good telepathy.
so you wait a few more hours for Arisa to wake up, and I assume you try to explain this to her.
Yeah, I'll do that.
She would
to her
probably
first.
be face palming pretty hard. Just like, oh, Storm, you idiot. I'm gonna have a real good talk with him.
Oh no.
Please do. Please do.
And then,
I think we should tell the others as well.
Yeah, right. So you do you head over to the knock? All right,
Yes.
you go there. Jaxson, I assume you head down to get your breakfast in the
I'm
morning.
eating my fancy breakfast. Of
You're
course.
sitting there. You see, like soon after you come down there, Fritz comes in, like sits down.
Subway sandwich.
Nah, he's just had his sandwich. He wakes up 2 hours early, so
All right.
he goes for a subway run, and then he comes to join you.
Fair enough.
And then eventually Dara and Arisa come in, both looking relatively upset.
Good morning, Jaxson. Good morning, Fritz.
Want some tasty breakfast?
Yes, I do. But
Well,
I
buy
also want to tell you about a certain thing I noticed a few hours ago as my familiar. I checked in just to see how Storm was handling it, just to see if he didn't choke to death or something. Well, he was covered in dust, and the library's gone.
Did you maybe think like you saw the wrong thing?
No, I'm certain it was exactly there. It's like the library itself aged into ruins or something.
Are you sure that Thorpe's like vision was all right?
Look, his eyesight is just as good as mine.
And you can't really see in the light. You go like this, like every time you go
Fine,
outside.
his eyesight is better in
It's
the light.
pretty dark
Yeah,
still, though,
right.
like, because that's further up north
All
than
right,
here, and
yeah.
it's already
Mhm.
winter now.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it would be like in the 4 in the morning up there or something like that.
yeah,
Well-
it's very dark still.
You know, like I don't think Storm's stupid enough to do something like that.
I'm more impressed that he was stupid enough to actually succeed.
Succeed.
Now,
Wait, like, I mean,
if he succeeded in getting in there, he
well,
must have done something.
I hope he has the scroll then.
He better be. Also, how do we explain this to Master Neon?
I mean, she's not really our master. She's court mage.
Yes, but
Well, I think we should look here. So this is not our fault. This is Storm's fault. So we don't say a thing to Neon, and we act like it's normal, like we don't know about this, and then Storm has to explain himself instead of us.
The Storm dream about this or something, so he can change his mind to go with the boat instead.
Oh, you already
So-
sent that back.
you have to build a new.
I thought it was gonna go in the morning.
Oh,
Well,
right.
Storm has
So,
exited the
our-
campaign.
So,
Well, I
are we
hope
gonna
Storm
go?
can-
Well, looks like I'm finished with my breakfast. Could we go and check with Neon? She said that we should just. I think she said that we could just come by as soon as possible.
Yes, she probably wants us to come in early.
Right.
Just let us go in and pretend that nothing has happened.
I mean, you're a good liar, so you can talk. You know, I have already forgotten about it. I didn't see a
Although,
thing.
didn't she find out that Storm has stolen from her even? Didn't she say she was a divination wizard or something?
Yes, but like I think she has to set that stuff up. She might already know about it, but I don't know. Not that we know, at least. I don't know.
That's it if she knows that.
Because
No.
if she does, we're gonna get-
I want to stay on her good side. You know, like I really need that right now. So this cannot come from me.
Look, okay. It will have to come from me, I guess, in that situation.
Right.
And I'll just hope to whatever God is listening that we're gonna be
I
fine.
mean, at least
Except for
one.
Storm. Storm can.
I mean, we should not be that harsh. We should.
Yeah.
We would have probably done the same thing. Well-
Maybe you. Maybe you.
You would have probably burnt the fucking scroll up. Like you would have read it and then burned it.
Feel like that's more safer than what you're probably having in
Nope.
mind for it.
Giving it to Neo, right? That's what I think. Like.
Anyway, let's go on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so you're headed to the Alder Queen Spire then to meet with Neon, is that right?
Yeah.
Alright.
That was me disappearing and appearing now.
Alright, you head over there, you encounter the
That seems-
guards, they let you in, and you head on up the tower till you get to her study at the top. Right, you're back.
Yes.
Hello?
So, are we departing?
Yes, but do you want to see what has happened before yourself, or do you want us to give a poor explanation of what has happened that is probably not going to include everything that has actually happened?
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
I think we should show you, just so you get the feeling of what has happened.
No, let's not waste our time if she doesn't want to go.
By saying what has happened, do you mean a development since you came here last night?
Yes.
Just get to the chase. Tell her.
Sir. Well, you see, the library is gone. Or, well, it's in ruins. And
And this happened how?
I don't know. But
all
Storm
we know-
is most certainly involved.
All we know is that we left him there, and me, Dara, Arisa, and Fritz are innocent in this matter.
So she kind of slides a book over to the side that she was writing in and just taps her fingers together. Interesting.
There might be some like valuable stuff in the ruins, maybe.
It looked
Can't
pretty
you
barren.
check with the floor and just see?
I may as well see this firsthand.
Right. Well,
If nothing else, I may be able to study this strange phenomenon.
Indeed.
so how are we going there? Are we gonna take the help of Arisa or you?
Well, considering that I would need to teleport
Right.
rather wildly into the blindness of things, I would prefer it if, Arisa, you would offer your services. I can take us back. That is easy enough.
Yes.
When I see angry Florp, I throw him away.
You sit there on this big branch and you open your eyes and you see this furious little imp just staring at you with these burning yellow eyes, just like all huddled up. You just reach out and grab him. Make an attack roll against Florp's
I mean, your
athletics or
isn't-
acrobatics.
Dara never said to dodge storms.
Wait,
No,
what?
but this Florp is an autonomous creature
Yeah.
when
What do I use?
an attack roll, like
Dex.
normal attack.
Oh, okay.
So.
Or I mean, I guess
that's
this would
four.
be grapple, so that would technically be athletics, I guess.
I mean, it
Athletics.
depends. It depends. Do you consider imp a thrown
20.
weapon?
20.
Yeah,
20.
that hits.
Yeah, okay, so Florp tries to dodge backwards, but you just grab him around the small little body.
Oh no!
I
I just
throw him.
like how you said
Another
before
tree.
that we.
Do you throw him into another tree?
Yeah. So he lands in some other branches. Because I don't want him close to me.
Right. Florp can make a dex save for this.
Because I'm in the right. I'm like in the biggest tree. I'm assuming because this one.
Yeah,
so
it's-
there's trees under me. So I'm like. Plop.
That's a 19.
Okay, yeah, it manages to, like, evade damage here by, like, using its wings to not just free fall and hit something.
And of course, I dust myself off. Shit, damn.
Take a
Still
bath.
some dusty. I check if the scroll is still there.
Yeah, it's still in the bag.
Let's go! I read the scroll. Just kidding.
It's still in the case. So
Yeah. Don't pull it out of the case.
You don't even know if it's in the case, though.
True.
Oh god, what if he left
True.
the actual scroll?
I opened the case.
Alright, it is locked.
Okay. Well, I have the case. It's locked. Who cares?
Lockpick? Oh.
You could try.
Oh
to
yeah,
lockpick
lockpick.
it. When you're having to tell the rogue that he can lockpick things.
Just, I hope it's trapped so he like his arm explodes.
no, I don't lockpick it.
Hey, no, you can't change your mind now.
Please. Of course it's a booby
Is
trap.
Storm a coward?
Yeah.
Is he a co-pimp or a co-simp?
Let's go.
Yeah, you know what you need to do.
This is so stupid.
Luck, because
Alright.
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just wait for it. Yeah, there we have it.
Wait, aren't you proficient in it?
Yeah, that's true. You are
So
proficient with
you get the
lockpicking,
minimum
so you
of
have- yeah.
10.
Yeah, you sure have the minimum 10.
Or
Right.
yeah, no, it's
It's
ability
only if you're-
checks. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's true.
So
So it's even higher. It is
Like your minimum. That's
yeah, it's as if you rolled an 11.
oh yeah, right. There's
It should be
19
like-
then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Alright, so you pick the lock, you hear the click, and it opens, and there is a scroll inside rolled up.
Does it look like?
Oh,
It does
Does it
not
do that?
look like angels would fly out of this case and sing.
Okay, I lock it again.
Okay. Close it. Clicks back together.
Nice, and freaking, I got the scroll of. So yep.
Florp is like flying just outside of your reach, just staring at you angrily.
Oh, you little. Fly down to your own field, Florp, or you have an arrow in your head.
Would
Oh,
Florp
God.
go down?
He's a imp. I mean, yes. Yes, he would. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. That's
why
right.
isn't just Florp invisible?
Because he's staring
Because
at
he wants
Storm.
the
That was the
angry
last
stare.
order he got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
The last thing he was
He's been doing
told.
this for like 5 hours.
Nah, more like 4 hours and 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, okay.
Look, Florp is a feeling creature. Every time he dies, he feels it.
Can I
Okay.
see some? Can I see some ekorrar or something?
Squirrels?
Tree?
Squirrels.
Yeah, I want to eat something, but I don't want to go down to the ground
Don't
floor.
eat the squirrels.
Well, as you're squirrel hunting in the treetops, Naom and the rest of you have reached a plant that you can use for Arisa.
We spread open the tree and walk in.
Right, so as you walk through,
Us.
you see a squirrel with a crossbow bolt hit the ground straight in front of you.
What the fuck?
And you look up and you see Storm sitting there with his crossbow, like,
I see Neo.
you see her, she
I start
steps
climbing the tree higher.
through. So you're gonna try to run away, is that it?
Not run away, but I'm climbing so they can see me maybe, but I'm still
Make a
kinda
wisdom
high.
save, Storm.
Oh!
Oh. Oh no, whole person, like, when you're up in a tree is bad. You're just like, gonna fall down.
14 bitch.
Okay, so you feel your muscles tense up, and as you're holding onto this branch, you start sliding over as you're no longer able to balance, and you go tumbling down. Boom!
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
She's gonna let go before you reach the ground, though, so you'll have the chance to do a dex save for the landing. She like drops the spell when you start tumbling down.
Yeah, like 12 or it doesn't go on saves, I guess.
No,
So
no, it's on
12.
proficient ability scores.
12. Yeah.
You'd be say this. So you don't quite manage to save from this fall, so you're going to take 12 bludgeoning damage from slamming into the ground. As you look up, you see Naom standing there above you. Probably the rest of your co-workers as well.
Captain Storm at your service.
I have been told that something happened between last night and this morning.
Oh, look, a squirrel. Yeah.
It's raw Storm.
Storm, you didn't even take away the fur.
No, very nice consistency on the fur, you know. Someone want.
Oh,
You got Tornado. He likes the tail.
yeah. Here's Tornado.
Tornado dives down and snatches up the tail or whatever you give him and just flies off and starts eating that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice breakfast. Yeah. So, what was your question again?
Did you do something to the library between last night when your co-workers departed from here and now?
Yeah, I inspected it.
Inspected it?
Yeah.
And
Walked around it.
you know what I'm looking for, so you may as well be straightforward.
Okay, my bad. I went into it and it crumbled. Because I found this
hidden secret entrance. I walked into that stuff. It became mad. It started crumbling. I tried to grab some books. Too bad. They crumbled as well, like to dust. I don't know what to tell you. Was quite fascinating being inside there. I'm the first one since 326 to be inside that library.
And you managed to destroy it.
Like, I
Yeah.
didn't write myself down in the book. I should have done that. But then, they would have, known who.
I should very much like to go see this site before we leave.
Absolutely.
Did you at
Well,
least get
what
something?
is to be mad about? It wasn't ours, right? I just explored, and it's like nothing ever happened.
We needed that scroll storm.
Yeah. Too bad.
A library
happened?
several centuries old. From the early days of the Arcanum.
I wasn't even alive.
Neither was I, nor anyone, quite frankly.
Pretty cool.
Do you know how much knowledge might be lost permanently now?
Yeah. I thought about that before going to sleep, and quite much. But destiny said otherwise. So, but I don't know what magic can do. Magic can probably rebuild that thing.
Would someone show me to this place? Or whatever remains of it?
Yes, let's go.
Do lead the way.
Well, aren't you happy, Naom,
follows
that
you.
we did the other quest correctly? Yes, on very good time as well.
She glances over her shoulder as she's like walking after Dara and the others, and she just says like, "Very."
Nice, let's go.
But that doesn't mean you have to butcher other things while you're at it.
Well, that's our group. Kinda chaotic, eh?
She just keeps walking. By the way, I can't remember, did you ever hand back the orb that she gave you last time? I don't think so. Storm probably has it, right?
I probably.
The, like, tracking orb.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it.
Oh, no.
Dara.
Dara used it. So, Dara would give it back.
I can't remember if you gave it back last time, but she would ask to have it back now or whatever. So.
Yeah, Dara gives it back as soon as she asks, basically. Dara used it, so I remember that one, at least.
Yeah. Alright, so you lead her to this place, and the rest of you, Jaxson and Fritz and Arisa, can also see now how there's just this hill. This grass-covered hill.
I remember the tower here.
And there are like chunks of rock that are sticking out from the hill. But it is basically just like a completely lost ruin. See, Naom is kind of walking up to the foot of this hill and just kind of like goes down on her knees and kind of feels the ground.
Down on their knees.
You want to say that while she hears it?
No. Of course not.
We're not stupid enough to
Yeah.
fight a court mage.
Well, she gets up and she climbs to the crest of the hill. She kind of feels some of these remains of the library that are still sticking up, protruding from the grass. She just walks around there in silence, studying this. See, she kind of starts casting a spell silently to herself.
Don't you dare cast a teleportation spell to me.
As she's out.
She cast a teleportation spell to leave.
Mm-hmm.
She's just walking around studying this, leaving the rest of you kind of at the foot of the hill.
Well, Storm,
So, So
Would
how
you
did
explain
find?
how you got inside?
I was just gonna ask that.
Oh, sorry. You can ask that if you want.
Storm, how did you get
As I
inside?
told you, if we would have just investigated a little bit more, like I
and
did
then it
when
would
you
drop.
left.
The same
What?
thing would have happened.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty lucky that you guys didn't.
and the prince would have been inside.
No, he wouldn't go
Yeah,
inside.
because he wanted to go
We
inside.
wouldn't allow him to go inside.
I know, but like we should. That's why we got him back.
Yeah, friggin' damn. Someone would have us.
Right.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Well-
so
Well-
you didn't get anything from it.
Unfortunately, not.
So everything crumbled into dust.
I mean, it
Yeah.
sounded kind of sussy.
Even
Well, you know,
the magical
I'm
scroll.
still quite shocked from the place crumbling. So
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do an insight check.
Yeah, let's
Well,
insight check the shit out of
Deception,
that.
Storm. Deception.
you go against the deception card.
Like, all right, yeah. I mean, I have the worst deception though. I got quite bad.
19, bitch.
14.
Can I use
Don't
lucky
you
for
dare,
dark?
don't
There's
you
nothing
dare.
else.
17.
Oh,
So even though there's something like weird about Storm saying it, it doesn't seem quite legit. But I mean, you can't read anything that he's like obviously lying. Like you've seen Storm butcher lies in the past. You know how obvious it is, and somehow this seems plausible. Maybe not that he's shocked, but just that he's maybe trying to mask his disappointment not finding something.
right.
Maybe he's more embarrassed that he could steal something good. Something like that.
Well,
We
I
can.
suppose if it's gone, Kessler won't have it. But
Well, he would probably find
That's the good stuff.
Right.
the good question is, I don't think it couldn't possibly have been destroyed. It must be somewhere.
Right, she wouldn't destroy all that knowledge.
Yeah.
It feels
mean-
weird for a mage to destroy that much.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it's magic is pretty hard to destroy as well. So, well, regardless, I don't suppose Storm would have an idea where that is. He's not smart enough to know that.
Arisa,
Yes.
do you have a spell where you can locate objects?
Does she have that by default?
Let me take a look.
Please have it. It's a druid spell.
He
because they're random.
has it not prepared.
Boom!
Right. I thought maybe like if we could see if it was like.
I mean, she
underneath
has
the hill or
it and has
something.
used it before, but she doesn't have it
Yeah.
prepared. At
I
least
know
not on
it's
this
a
spell
druid
list.
spell, so.
Thing is, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say, even if she has it prepared, it's not gonna show because it's technically not on this plane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
an
mean,
infinite.
it was just like.
Yeah,
asking.
no, I understand, but I just mean, even if she has it prepared
Right,
and we assume that she casts it, she's not gonna
Mhm.
sense it anywhere, so.
Right. Well, so what's next for us then?
Going back to Thermera and
Right,
taking the
no.
boat again.
First, we're going to go to Avenida, check in our outcast down there, so we get the checkpoint
Yes, we should definitely do
and
that.
see if Schreiber has anything new because it's been like a week or so.
Oh yeah, haven't it there? Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah. And then we could, right.
Then we try to make our way up to Northport.
Yeah, we could just right. They were going to get back like in a few days, and we can just take the same ship. I think we should stay in Haunitha like an extra day or so, because I don't think you want to stay in Maelstrom.
Yeah, I do agree with that one.
And then up to Northport.
Yes. Well,
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're going to Northport, so that we can take a boat to
Yeah, but can't
Celestial
we just
City.
go today?
No, because
the boat hasn't arrived yet back. That's the thing.
True.
Do you
Okay,
want
so
to-
we go back to Havanitha, take the checkpoint, we sleep there one night, then.
like I
the day
think we
after
need
that-
to be there like 2 days or something, because the boat trip took 3 days, I think, or something, and
2.5.
so we could go like
1.5.
you're right, like we could just sleep twice in Arisa. It's good with some rest too. We don't have to stress everything.
True.
It's not like we're going to die
2 days
tomorrow.
off then, perfect.
Right, yes. Well, yeah. Just to like reset, you know. I have never been to Celestra City though. Or that's the name, right?
Yeah, Celestra City.
Celestra City. Sort of sea elves.
Okay, so soon enough you see Naum kind of come back down the hill and just turns to all of you. Well, are you ready to go back then?
I
Certainly we are.
Alright. So she kind of picks up this little rock from the ground and just puts it in a pouch. And then she pulls out these chalks and just kind of starts drawing circle.
The grass?
No, she finds like a stony patch, like a rocky patch, and just starts drawing it there.
Whoa.
And then before she like does the final line, she's like, she just turns to all of you and says, "Please, everybody, inside the circle."
Of course.
Are we squeeze inside?
Oh.
And then she does the final line, and instantly it just glows up, and in a moment you're back in the Alder Queen's tower, in a different room this time, not her main study, but rather another room slightly lower down on the in the tower. All right. So
Do the Queen want to talk to us again for doing
soon
the
enough,
thing?
you will receive your payments and all that in due time.
Very nice.
Do you know how many days?
Soon.
Right. Okay. We were thinking of leaving in about 2 days.
I'm certain everything will be taken care of by then.
Perfect.
Will we get regards sent, or will we just go to the place where we got paid last time?
Where are you staying?
Well,
I'm staying at the Nocturnal Inn.
yeah.
Siren.
Yeah, Howling Siren, the rest of us.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I will forward that to the right authorities, and I'm certain you will be summoned then when it is time.
Perfect.
So unless you have something else to confess.
Right. This is not a confession. I was just gonna say that when you have decided, could you give me a message and I will come by?
Yes,
Preferably before we
I will
leave.
make sure you get it before you leave.
Perfect.
Get what?
Nothing important.
Okay.
Alright, so you head out out of the tower, out back on the streets. It's rather early still, a bit darker than usual, but
Right.
What now?
I was going to go to the Outcast. You know, we haven't been like Schreiber maybe got new stuff,
Yeah,
and we need to check in.
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
alright. So you head back to the Outcasts.
Unlocking fast travel.
Yes, very much like that.
See Schreiber is sitting in his usual spot. Do you just approach him, or
Yeah.
Yes.
right, he's just kind of casually sitting there. Alright, welcome back again.
Hello.
Got any new wares?
No, I'm afraid not.
Right.
Got another
Nothing
potion
new.
yesterday, but healing potion.
Let's go. Oh,
Nothing
What?
new in Venderstall?
Nothing new in Vindithol either.
Right.
Things are rather slow at the moment.
Do you still got that dream spell prepared?
No, but I can have it by tomorrow.
Yeah, that. Oh no. In 2 days would be better. Wait. No. Tomorrow night would be good. Tomorrow night.
I'll prepare it for tomorrow.
Same price as last time.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Anything else?
No, I don't think there was anything else.
Did you have 50 gold heal potions?
Yeah, I got one. Let me slides one out on the counter.
How many do we
Perfect.
have?
I've got this one only.
I buy that one.
we as a group.
I buy that one, 50 gold.
Sure.
No, I got 4.
You got 4. Alright, let's.
Dara has 5 common and 1 greater.
You've been buying a lot of them recently without really being in any fights. So, like,
Yeah,
you've gone from
I-
having like 0
Hey.
And I
to a
have.
stockpile.
Dara
three.
has them just in case.
Wait.
You know,
Dara, how many do you have?
5 common and 1 greater.
What?
4.
So we have. Let's see here.
You have 12 common and 1 greater.
Yeah.
And a healer.
Like, this is legit more
And
than
my
you had throughout, like, the first 9 levels of the campaign.
Dude,
probably-
that's more than we have ever had.
Yeah, but, like,
Yeah,
if you combine everything you got for, like, the first 9 levels of the campaign versus what you have now, it's, like, the same amount.
Against the first campaign, I think we never had 12 in total.
We had
Probably
Duro.
No, the thing was, we thought that because I'm the only one who wanted to buy healing potions.
But you
Yeah, I
couldn't use
never
them,
bought
though.
one.
I was the
Yeah,
only one
right.
who thought that 50 gold was a good price.
You know, I could do the check-in, you know, so.
Yeah, ding!
Alright, so you,
Right. I mean, when should we have like some time we should meet up or something? Like.
Yeah, we could take a drink at the Holding Siren later.
Right?
Hold-
Yes, let's do that.
Perfect. What
8
time?
o'clock.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Perfect.
Fine.
Okay, well, I wait until they've gone.
I swag over to the portal. Yes.
alright, yep, you do that. Do you just go in and then go back straight away?
No, I'm gonna stay inside for a while. Do some stuff.
Alright, so you go to the hub using the tokens.
I'm going to go to Stromwick.
To Stronwick, okay.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? Okay, interesting.
Secrets here.
Now the teleportation starts, Jacob.
Wait, to Stronwick.
Yeah.
Did you use that one?
Yeah, I think so. No, wait.
No,
maybe
you
don't
don't.
have
You
that.
have vendor
No.
fall.
Yeah, right. Well, then I will walk into the hub instead.
Okay.
I was going to go to Shik. Damn
Oh,
it.
I remember. We got here. That's the thing. We got through the tree in Stronwick. Didn't have the seal.
Yeah.
Got to Vanderthal. Got the seal. That's why.
Yeah. I was gonna like buy something, and I was
We
thinking, like,
went to
maybe
Strongwick,
Stig.
right?
Yeah, but I think
No,
that
no,
was
but we
before you
didn't
got
have-
the seal.
Yeah, we
That's
got the seal
thing.
in Vanderthal.
Yeah.
Wow.
The thing is, we when we teleported, we teleported through the tree in Strongwick.
You went
Well
to
done.
Stronwick to Vanderthal. Or like from Stronwick to Vanderthal. And then from Vanderthal you just
Well,
kept
Arisa
going,
got
so.
another spell, right?
No, I don't think she
Not
got
Not
the,
today.
like-
Not a 6th
No,
level.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
tomorrow
it's
we
a
can do
big
that,
one.
right? Perfect.
Yeah, no,
That's the
In
thing. She
theory,
can
if
do
you
it
wanted.
once
Yeah.
per day.
yeah, but when we are in Stromwick, we can just go.
You
Use
can
the
go
token.
back
Yeah, we can
straight
use the
away.
token.
So it's like a 5-minute adventure if you really wanted
So,
to.
so we could base. Wait, like we could get the checkpoint in I think both Uldros and the place we fix your eyes.
Oh, yeah, right.
yeah,
They
you
had
can-
fixed eyes.
Yeah.
They all had big trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, hypothetically, yeah, you could do that.
And some place in magicians as well.
Magician.
Yeah, we teleported there. Right. Well, I'm gonna go to like the shopping district.
Right. Yeah, you're in the main rotunda of the hub.
Just like finding like a shop where I can buy like some sketchy stuff or something, you know, like nothing magical.
This is
like,
the outcasts. Of
Yeah,
course
no, I
you
mean,
can
like-
find that, but what are you looking for in particular?
I meant like I'm just going to non-magic place.
Right.
Place.
But like you can find pretty much anything, so I'm just asking, what are you looking for?
something flammable.
Something flammable? Cloth?
Yeah, like no, I mean like something good at like starting a fire, like a bit like a bigger fire, not like a campfire.
You're gonna have to elaborate a bit more than that, because I'm confused right now.
Molotov cocktail.
You can make
Like
one of those from
something-
the things you
like
find in a bar.
something that can
Yeah.
something that can create a big fire. Basically. I don't know.
Something non-magical that can create a big fire.
Like not like a like huge fire, but like something that would be good at like creating bigger fire.
I mean, I'm still rather confused what that would be.
But as some flammable
Gasoline.
oil, I guess. Gasoline doesn't like really. We can't really find that like some
I
flammable
I
oils,
mean,
I
if
guess.
you just want something that, okay, it's explosive, but you can just throw around a lot of flour and then just turn it on.
Yeah,
heat it
but
up.
like Jaxson doesn't know about that shit. But like oil, would
Yeah,
work, like some oil that you could like ignite.
Right. I'm trying.
What's this version of TNT? That's what I want.
I don't want I don't want dynamite.
No.
I don't want to blow shit up. I just want to start
Hey,
fire. Look,
It starts fires pretty good.
Then,
Well-
Venderthal, I'm gonna finish what Tasio started. Okay.
You can find an ordinary flask of oil for 1 silver.
Right. How big? Like is a plant? I need like a gallon.
Oh my god.
And a
Well-
gallon. Of
Well,
it.
it is 1 pound, so you figure out how much oil weighs.
That's not enough for a gallon. At
No, but
least.
No,
as
like,
an action, you can splash the oil in this flask onto a creature within 5 feet, or throw it up to 20 feet, shattering on impact.
8 pounds per
It's
gallon.
a 5-foot
It's-
square you
Yeah,
can
but it's
cover
like-
with this flask.
let's see, like.
Oh, I
8
just
pounds
realized
is a
why you
gallon.
need this. I'm stupid.
8
Oh
pounds.
wait, what? I'm
8
scared.
pounds for a gallon.
8 pounds. Okay, so 8 silver then.
Or heating oil.
Well, this is oil that can be.
Yeah, I just
Put on
said
fire,
like, I just
so-
searched for oil.
I
so-
checked with fuel oil and it only required like 7.5. So I
Yeah,
think
so
8 is a
it's-
good estimate.
Yeah, so
Right,
8 silver
I-
for a gallon of.
I give a gold piece,
Sure. Yeah.
and I live with my. Wait, could I ask for a bigger? No, yeah, never mind. Yeah, it would work.
Like
Hey,
you can
yeah.
get a bigger
Yeah,
thing. You
yeah.
don't get 8 flasks. If you
Yeah,
ask
okay,
for a
thanks,
gallon,
thanks,
you'll get
yeah.
one big. There's like a little gnome that you're buying this from.
Mm.
And he's like, "Oh, you want oil, huh? Oh, I sense something is up. Someone is being mischievous." And he comes dragging this like this gallon of oil and just like,
There you have it. Now go put something on fire for me, would ya?
Indeed. Right.
Well, rest in peace, Garden all the royals. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn the tree while we escape through it. It's a perfect plan though. We can just like
I mean, it's a
light the
good plan.
tree on fire, and then Arisa just use like the teleport thing. So we run through a burning tree.
Although you're trying to argue with a druid to burn down a tree.
Not only a tree, but a holy ancient tree.
Yeah.
But she likes like metal stuff, you know, like some smith and stuff.
She is also still a druid.
Right. Well, then I will.
No.
No. I will. Yeah, I will go back to Alita.
All right. Sure. So after quickly browsing a little bit over there, you return.
Well, before I return, I'm going to search. I am going to every door, portal door, and writing the name down.
You mean every city and town that has
Yeah.
Okay, cool, sure.
Damn.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't have to send me the list now. You can.
No, I'm
Jacob
not giving
hates
you a
you.
list, but I can
Yeah.
tell you in the future when you want to know if the place has
Yeah,
one or not.
right.
I mean, it's
Nice,
basically just
smart.
the cities and like the
Yeah,
bigger
okay.
places. You do
Yeah,
realize
because-
that Celestra City does not have one though.
Ah,
No checkpoint.
No checkpoint.
and it doesn't have a tree either.
Is there any like outcast in the Karnara
No,
or in the like Three Empires?
no,
What the fuck?
Jaxsonia.
no.
Okay.
It's the Dawn World.
Dawn
Not even the
World.
Icebound Lands has
Who
one.
knows? Who knows?
It's just.
Oh, it's a Easter egg outcast in the Vortex Sea. Whoa!
Nope.
I mean, like, if you, yeah. Right. Well, then I head back.
All right. You go back to Havanitha,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of you. What have you been up to?
I think downtime is probably what Dara and Arisa.
Just
It's been
hanging
on.
out.
Okay, perfect. I wait for they to leave, and then I'm alone with Schreiber.
Okay. Yeah,
Please don't
Schreiber is
stab
still
the
there.
goddamn thing.
So Schreiber. I know
Yeah.
we talked about this for some time, but a while back when we had the goose chase and everything. But how much would you buy a scroll for?
You're pulling out the scroll.
No, I'm not pulling it out. I'm just
You-
asking for.
You mean a
scroll.
spell scroll?
No. A page.
You mean the one that you found quite some time
No,
ago
another
and
one.
lost?
Another one.
Oh,
Have
the
you ever
same
heard-
sort.
Yes.
I'm not buying that thing.
What can I do with it? And who is going to buy it? Who is going to do anything with it?
I reckon that there are certain people that know how to use it that would pay quite a lot to get their hands on it.
What would you suggest for me to do it with it?
Keep it away from anyone that wants to buy it.
What the hell am I gonna do with it then? Have you ever heard about the Drensa Alarean library?
Drensa Alarean, yeah, I've heard of it. I recognize the name.
Have you ever heard about that library?
Not the library, but I recognize the name.
Well, from his library, I managed to steal the scroll, and now I have it and do not know what to do with it. Should I sell it to the the queen?
The
You know,
Queen.
You know, we saw
I
last
assume
time.
you mean Queen Alicia, considering where we
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You see what they did with the last scroll, you know? I think I can take better care of it than they can. Or the page, you know. But
are. Listen, I'm just gonna tell you this. I don't know what you should do with that thing. But I will tell you that it is extremely dangerous.
I won't read it. No problem
Don't
there.
or a co-simp or a co-pimp, huh? I mean, Jax is a co-pimp. He did it.
If you think you can keep that thing safe, then I suppose that would probably be the ideal thing. I don't know how you would do it. If you think keeping it on your person is the best way to protect it.
Always keep moving, you know.
Well, certainly one way. Question is what happens when you die.
Do you know whom you're talking to, Shaver?
I think I do.
Captain Storm. So what was that question? When I die, I still have like 40 years remaining. So
right, and what happens in 40 years?
Oh, well, I can sell the page so I can have eternal life or something.
You know,
so
40 years is rather short in my eyes.
Yeah, well then I'll have figured it out, right? I'll put it on the bottom of the sea. I go to Karnara, put it there. No one will ever do something with it there, you know?
Just be careful with that thing.
Should I sell it to the Queen? Here. What will they do with it? Do you
try to protect it? Hopefully learn from their past mistakes.
And protect it even better without someone...
One can always hope.
I managed to steal a seal. Like, come on now. I could have taken that page anytime I wanted.
Just a question. Last time you had it, didn't you lose it the same day you got it?
A drunk Jaxson did, yeah.
And who's to say that you're not going to lose it again?
Am I Jaxson?
Listen, here's what little advice I can give you from dealing with people that are buying and selling magical items. If someone is desperate enough to give you immense amounts of money for it, they are probably both knowledgeable enough to know what it is and how to use it, and they're probably not going to use it for good. If you get a tremendously high offer, I'd recommend you don't sell it. You don't give it to that person. I know you're interested in money and fame, and
I've been through that once.
All I can say is that the person that offers you less is probably going to take better care of it in this situation.
I give you 5 gold.
Jaxson. Okay.
Let's go!
Great. Jaxson is addicted to reading scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna kidnap my brother.
It's nice to have a scroll and have the title of one of the scroll bearers, you know. But at the same time,
Is that a title now?
I have one of the scrolls, Shaber. Come on now, of course that's a fucking title.
I believe the technical name for it is a codex, by the way.
Codex Carrier. You hear that title? Yeah, Codex Carrier Storm Hatcher. So doesn't have the same ring to it. But I have less freedom if I'm carrying it, right? Some people is probably gonna be after me, and that doesn't sound too good. You won't tell anyone, would you? I trust you, Shaver.
I probably shouldn't trust a lot of people with this knowledge.
No, exactly. So should I trust my coworkers?
We came across one together in the past.
Well, they lost it.
I reckon they'll probably know eventually if you
Yeah.
keep traveling with them. If you don't think you can trust them, I recommend you just pack your bags and leave.
Yeah.
Does Storm trust us?
Well,
Next
thanks for the
session.
chit
So
chat.
here's Simon's new character.
Thanks for the chit chat,
Storm
Shaver.
has indeed exited the campaign.
Yes, Summoner has disconnected.
Well, rage quit? What the fuck?
Thanks for
bruh?
the chit chat, Shaver. I'm looking forward to when you get new stock, and you know where to find me. Keep a
Right.
eye out.
He just kind of nods. And then you just walk away as he returns to his reading in some random book.
Perfect.
Tornado must read it.
Storm, where are you going?
Howling Siren.
Alright, Jaxson, as you come back, where are you headed?
It's like wave to Schreiber, and then I'm going to just like go to the bathhouse. You know, take a nice day until like 8 o'clock, and I will go to the howling siren.
Alright, sure. I think we can actually go for a short break here because we've already been playing for a little while at this point, and you know it's pretty late as it is, so I don't think it's gonna be the longest session ever. But we'll be back soon. Gonna try to keep this break short, so we'll see you in a moment, everybody.
Yes. See ya.
Yeet.
And we're live. Hello, everybody. We're back.
Hey.
Only like a 20-minute break this time.
It's like
25 minutes.
the shortest one ever.
Shortest one in a while, anyway. We have had a shorter one, I think. but
Yeah.
I think our record is like 15 minutes.
I think it was like
Probably.
12.
Wow. That's
But
a big-
it's been a
yeah.
while. It's only been like one short break, and the rest have been.
We just had like 2-week break.
Yeah, true. That is true, depending on how you want to look at it. Well, when we last left off, you were all kind of just letting your day go by as you're waiting to meet up in the evening. Does anyone want to do anything more in the day before you are gonna meet up in the evening?
No, not really.
Okay,
Well,
no, fuck it.
Storm the Mountain.
All right, then. At around 8 or whatever it was you agreed upon,
Yeah.
you
go west.
meet up at the Howling Siren for drinks. So most of you are already staying there, Jaxson. You're not. You've had your spa day at the bathhouse and all that. So you eventually joined the rest of your coworkers, and all of you, maybe some of you were out and about in the city, and but you all meet up there at the designated time.
Greetings, lads. Had a nice day. Nice off day, huh?
Yes.
Spa day.
Considering all, I suppose it's a pretty good day.
Lovely.
Right. Any plans
so-
for tomorrow?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. Listen to this. I lied to you, lads, because I have the scroll. I did just not want name.
No, don't tell me more. Don't tell me more. I can't know about this right now. You couldn't. If you just had to wait like 2 days, I would be totally fine with you like telling me.
Because
I don't need to know this right now, because if Neo finds out, I'm a really fucking bad liar.
well,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with the scroll, so I say I sell it to Naomi and the...
She won't. She will steal it from you.
What the fuck? She can't steal it from me?
Yes, she can.
technically can.
What do you mean she technically can?
She's
Well-
nobility.
And it's my scroll.
Yes, but
So you think that like the queen
it is a
is
dangerous artifact, so she could confiscate it if she has a reason to do
Well, okay,
so.
so...
do you think that the guards will stop Neum from taking it from you
No,
and
well,
put her
that's
into
why
jail?
you go in there. You go in there, tell them, "Hey, Storm has the scroll. He wants cash for it." Okay?
You know that she will probably scry find you.
Well, then I'm heading out.
Hey.
Fuck you, Evelina. Fuck you. See you later.
Storm, no!
I'll go
no!
to Thunderstone.
No!
Just
Why did
have-
you have to? Okay, so you don't want to give it.
Now
For
I
free.
want cash.
You want cash,
Yeah.
and we should not sell it.
If Kessler comes and gives an
Look,
offer, I'm
if
selling to it.
we are looking for sellers, people will know that we have the.
I
one
won't
of the
look for
scrolls.
sellers.
So how are you supposed to sell it?
Well, Kessler's gonna know sooner or later. But, you know,
Right.
if I can sell it to something
mean-
better, I choose the better side. So that's why I don't see why Naum would make me an enemy and steal the scroll. You understand? We just did it work for them, and then I tell her,
She won't
"Hey,
pay for
I
it.
got the scroll. I did all the work."
Yeah,
I don't
so-
think you're gonna get paid what you think the amount you think you're gonna get.
Storm,
No,
do you
absolutely.
realize?
Like at least 10,000 gold, and I'm happy. Like,
Storm, wait here. So, do you realize that we were supposed to? She was supposed to have the scroll today, right?
What do you
And you
mean supposed
lied
to?
straight up into her face that
I did
you
not
didn't
say.
have
I
it.
know. I didn't lie. I did not.
You said
mention
I
that.
didn't find anything. I didn't get anything.
No, I didn't
That's
say
a-
that. I did not say that. I just told what happened in there.
Yeah, and
There was
then
never a question. Did you take
You-
anything?
she will probably say that you lied to her about it.
Well, okay. Whatever she says, it's my scroll. So I don't give a fuck if I said back then, "Oh, I did not find anything." It's my scroll. I take care of my scroll. You take care of your problems. I did the heist. I almost died to get this scroll, right?
Yeah, no one
So
asked
it's
you to do
my
it.
scroll. So if I go up there and tell them, "Hey, I would like you to secure this because I cannot secure this," I will probably get capacitated by Kessler if I don't sell it to him. So hey, what do you have to offer? If you don't offer anything, well, I'm bouncing with my scroll I risked my life for. And if you steal it, fuck you. Maybe not the coworkers, but Storm is out after you.
I don't look.
Understand where I'm coming from?
I'm understanding your like thought of process here.
Yeah.
I just think that she's a bit out of her league in like power wise, so I don't think she would feel threatened by you.
Well,
But well,
hit me when I'm down.
no,
I'm coming back twice as hard.
I mean that's a good say, I guess. But right,
So, what do you think, lads?
I don't think that's a good idea. Do you think that you can keep it safe? Like if you were to not sell it at
but-
all and just keep it safe.
Now,
Okay,
He cannot.
and gives me the offer of a lifetime. You think this lizard brain
you know,
is gonna be like, yeah, you know, he's gonna kill me if I don't
So yeah, you understand that,
Mm,
right?
No,
So
I
I
have
will
an
say-
idea.
Okay.
It's a weird one. We could try to kidnap Kingston and make him read it for us.
Kingston is dead.
No, he's alive. It's just like he can read it. Like he can read the page for people. That's everything he can do.
Okay, and why would we want that?
Then we know the future or the past.
So
I don't know.
you're turning into this crazy
No,
motherfucker
no.
that wants to know the future.
It was just an idea what we could if we wanted to do anything with the scroll. I don't want to gather every scroll. It's just like, you know. But I don't think that would be quite as easy to do. It was just an idea, but I think we should just leave it be
So,
instead.
but I think we go to Neom and ask what their asking price is.
I think it's good to
Dara?
come clean.
You have
I
anything?
think so.
You know, while I'm very disappointed in you, Storm, that you
What?
didn't tell us about,
What do you mean disappointed?
well, what other
I
words would...
Captured the scroll.
Well, you lied to us too, at least, because you said you didn't get anything
Because
from
Neom
it.
was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, don't lie. That's why she's disappointed, I guess. But I understand why you lied.
You
I do.
do have a point about selling it to Master Nail.
Mm-hmm.
It is probably the best. I don't want to sell it. I absolutely do not want you to sell it to Kessler. And honestly, those are the only two people I know of that would actually buy it.
Worst case scenario, we get more gold from Kessler, but we should not do it. It's immoral. It's immoral, but more money. But I think it's good to come clean to Neo because I think that she will first, she's a bit mad because we ruined the chance. But by coming clean, then she thinks like, oh, they got it, nice, and then we would be more towards her good side because at least you and me, Storm, we have kind of fucked up the relationship. Right?
You don't understand.
And you
I do
need
not care what she thinks about me, right?
look. You need the.
I
good
have other
influ-
employers. I can go to Kessler if I so wanted to.
No,
If she
but-
doesn't like me because of
Yes,
that, sure. But
in that matter.
absolutely, if we are going to do everything, like
Look,
So
Storm,
your
it's better
solution
to have
to
her
the
on the
problem.
good side,
So your
absolutely.
solution to
Yes.
the problem is escalating the problem to an
No,
even
no,
greater
no,
extent.
no, absolutely not. But like
Yeah,
seeing it as the thing that I have to get on Naom's good side
Right.
is
No,
wrong. I
but-
like to get on Naom's good side, but that's not
I
the
think
focus here, right?
there's a lot benefits for you to do it because you will have quite influential allies for your kingdom or your island, what you want to call it. It will help you establish it quicker as well if you have people like her on your side.
True. So
So it all depends on how you want to do this. But I am going to meet with her probably tomorrow. And,
I'm also, or
so, I mean, I could do it for you if you want. If you want to be like, yeah, if you want me to tell her that you're hiding with the scroll. I mean, like, if that's
or
the
it's
plan you
better
want
to
to
come
go.
clean, as you
Yes, but
just said.
come clean is also good, right?
Yeah.
And the thing, if you want to come clean, then you shouldn't really say, how much are you going to pay me? You should maybe like sneakily imply if you could get a reward for it.
What the fuck? No, the
Because
whole thing
you-
I'm not
you-
giving to her is to give me money.
Well,
Because
if you could
I
destroy
risked
it,
my
you could
life
just...
for this scroll,
Yes,
right?
but
Well, if you could destroy it, you could always try to threaten her, but you can't do that. Can't.
what I'm trying to say is that I don't think she will like it if you say, "Oh, you can buy this from me." Instead, it's more risky, but it's good to give it to her and maybe ask for a reward.
You don't understand. I am Captain Storm, right? I have
Yes.
this very important scroll. I could sell this very important scroll to Kessler for 100,000 gold, let's say, and then we go to Neom and their little stuff. Me even giving them the offer to buy the scroll is a reward in itself because they want to protect it, right? Because it's something very important that's going to destroy the world.
Right, but
according
you
to
also
Dara.
have to take the risk that she will forcefully take it from you as well.
I mean, especially
Why
if you say
would
to her,
she
"Hey,
do
if you
that?
don't buy this, we're gonna sell it to Kessler."
No, I'm not going to say that.
Look,
Or I'll just
if
keep it
yes,
until whatever happens,
I
you know?
mean it's your choice what you are willing, what you want to do with it. I'm just trying to I'm trying to help you think it through more thoroughly, so you don't do a mistake, so
Well,
you can benefit
I
as much as well from it.
let's say Naya unfortunately takes it.
Well, then we don't have it.
Okay, yeah, I don't have it. I
In
don't get
worst
the
case
money.
scenario, you're
Worst case,
getting
but
thrown into the
worst
dungeons.
case, why would I be? That would be stupid. But
Worst case.
But then I escape us blue.
Yes.
But that's worst case. But like about that, it's like okay, she forcefully takes it. Well, the scroll is safe, right? World
Yes.
is not gonna end. I get
On-
kicked out, whatever. I have
Yes.
no respect for Hamanitha.
Well,
Freaking king, your princess Alicia, go to hell. I go check with another place, you know. I don't
right.
think,
Well,
you know, and
you.
and if the best case scenario, boom, 20,000 gold straight to my pocket, boom, bang.
I
And
think.
I call it the best case scenario, I get some recognition to store tasks, you know.
I think that you should just follow your gut feeling.
Yeah. So
You know, yes.
we're going there tomorrow.
Right.
Nice.
I mean, you're going to do that alone.
No, we're going. I'll get you a little cut, you know.
Okay, fair. I will follow. Yes.
Not like splitting it even, you know, but
Until-
I'll give you something. Like if
Mm,
we'll see how much it is, of course. If
Right.
she gives me fucking 500 gold offer, what the fuck?
Then I don't really need anything.
Yeah,
You know, if you get like 10,000, I would like 2,000.
3,000 are you crazy?
I said 2,000. Okay.
Well, if we split 2,000, you,
Like,
Dara,
it's-
Arisa, it's
No.
to
They
that,
won't
so you
follow.
can-
I am the only one following. You know.
you're
So
the-
2080.
everyone is here. I think everyone wants to follow.
Oh, do you want to
not
follow when Storm shows Neom that he lied about this road and stuff?
Arisa would probably
Honestly-
say like, I value this this allegiance, and I think that it could be very useful to be on good terms with the queen in the future. So I would rather abstain from taking part in this. Fritz is probably gonna sit there and like, I don't know about this. Seems kind of
you know,
Look, Dara, what do you say about this? Do you want to follow or do you?
I'd like to follow.
nice.
I mean, worst case scenario, well, we're coworkers. We go in failing together. We win together. I
It's a
think that
group thing.
Whoa!
Okay, so what about
Nice.
20-20-60? That's a good split for you. You get majority of the gold, and we get a fair share.
But don't assume it's 20.
I think we
Let's-
just give a larger cut to Storm, but we'll deal with the actual details when we know what it's
When
actually
we
worth.
know how much money we get, because I stole the scroll after all. Okay, let's go, lads.
Right.
So, anything else before we go to sleep and dream nightmares about this scroll?
I would like to read.
Have you made
not again.
sure? Also, just to make sure, are you 100% positive that it hasn't been stolen as of now?
That's a good question. This might not even be the scroll.
Right. Well.
Well, let's go. Join me in my room. So let's see.
All right.
Right. I will
I
get
paid for it,
you.
of course.
I will get you guys tomorrow when she messaged me. Right.
That sounds like a good idea.
I would
Okay.
just like to have a bit, like, talk to her first alone, and then we can do like a group thing.
What the fuck?
It's just some private business.
Okay, so I can't tell you guys about so scroll, and you can tell me about private business with
No,
Neo.
it's sort of a favor, but not for me. And I just
I'll have to more brothers and sisters.
it has something to do with them, but it's a good thing.
It's a good thing,
It's a good thing.
not killing them.
No, it's more like if it succeeds, like few of them will survive.
And why would it hurt telling us?
I just don't like sharing like vulnerable side.
Sure. Okay, so lockpick the thing inside the room.
All right. Make another.
Wait, so, oh
lockpicking
yeah, so
check.
you locked it.
Yeah.
Again.
Clicked it together.
19.
All right, same as last time then. So you get it open,
Oh, perfect.
and there is indeed a scroll inside.
Ching!
Does it look like the one I read?
I
Wait.
opened this.
Wait, we can look at it as long as we don't try to read it.
Yeah. Okay. I open it towards Jaxson.
No.
I do not try to read it. I'm just gonna
Does
like.
it look like the old scroll?
Yeah, does it?
I mean, it looks like a scroll. Are you trying to read
Like,
it or not?
No, I mean like, do I? I'm not trying to read it, but like, do I notice that it's like a different type of like alphabet?
I don't know. Are you reading it?
No, I'm not reading it, but I
Then
can
you
see
can't
that
really
in my.
tell.
I can see it in my provision.
I think you don't focus
Peripheral.
on the words
Yeah,
at
peripheral.
all if
Jax,
you're not
wanna
gonna
read?
read.
No.
You're either gonna have to look closely enough
Oh,
to start
Storm,
comprehending
What's
symbols.
the odds for you
No,
reading it?
I-
What's the odds for you reading it? What's your...
Nope.
You haven't done. I have already done it.
You're the only one who has done
I have done it twice.
Once.
No, twice.
Oh, you mean
Technically
with
twice.
Kingston?
Yeah, one safe round with protection and one without.
I roll up the scroll, put it in the ching.
Right. Well,
Well,
tomorrow then we will do that. Where can
Let's
I find
check
you guys?
if it's the real thing. All right, we've opened it. Nobody looked at it. Let's put it.
But like, wait, didn't you say like the last one like had a like yellow? It was like glowing yellow.
It was
or
like
something.
bluish, but that was. It started glowing when you read it.
yeah.
Okay.
So you want to read it?
No, I don't want to read it because last time, not much did not like. It was just weird. I felt a bit like weird in my head for like a few days.
And we're not evil anymore, so we
Wait,
both take a commoner into our room. And
I kind of want to do it though. I kind of want to do it.
Are you getting addicted to reading those
No,
scrolls?
it's you know like it's like it's like a
well, like,
gamble.
like this, okay?
You get a high from doing it. It's like risky, you know.
Listen to this. The scroll was in this seal.
Right.
I put it in the Vagaholigan. Hovering, and it had like light to it in the middle of this library. And I grabbed it.
I mean, everyone saw where it was from the entrance.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, exactly. You saw how it was. When I grabbed it, put it in my bag, everything started to crumble. So it's no chance. It's not magical, right?
Storm?
It held the whole thing up.
I am willing to read it
Oh,
if I get a bigger share when we sell it.
Are you crazy?
I mean, not bigger than yours, but like, if we do like,
We don't even know how much we're gonna sell it for.
yeah, I don't know. I just want something good out of it, you know. And it was like it's a rush, you know, adrenaline and stuff. I just want to do it.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
It's better than drugs.
Okay, well then, yeah, sure. You can
Oh,
do it.
and you
Fine.
agree with a bigger share for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And no bullshit like 1% bigger.
No, like 10.
Just for the DM, I don't remember if Dara cast protection from evil and good last time Jaxson read this, but
I'm gonna cast it on myself before,
Okay.
no,
because I also have it. I will protect against evil stuff. Yes, I know how it works.
Natural 20 lockpick. Open it. Ding!
Okay, so you
Enjoy.
roll it out.
Enjoy, Jaxson.
So Jackson, you're reading it, are you? Make an Arcana check.
It's the real deal, boy. It's the real deal.
That's let me see here. I rolled like decent though.
Let's see into the future.
Arcana. That's 17.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of good.
I mean, it's not like the. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's Arcana, right?
Does Sage start
Let's see
glowing?
here. Yep.
Yep. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
this
yeah.
bluish shine.
Let's see what you know this time.
So first of all, you're gonna get to do your favorite thing, D100.
D100. That's part of why I wanted to do it as well.
Oh, right.
you're addicted to D100.
You
Yes!
are addicted.
Of course. Give high, give high, give high, because I think high is positive. Either it's like I get high and die, which is cool, or it's like
Ooh.
I mean low roll
Oh,
feels like it's trash.
D100 that decides your fate. I thought it was
Yeah,
D20.
and I think you just need to like also succeed in like reading it.
Okay, so that was the Arcana check. Wow.
75.
Okay.
It's on the like
Roll
better.
and die, let's go.
It's on the better like order or something.
Well, Storm is happy if you die because 30% gets.
Okay, can you roll a D10 for me?
Whoa.
D10.
Mhm.
Oh great, Jaxson ages 10 years. Ah,
6.
Okay, let me just send this to you then.
Okay,
Oh no!
so
Is it
current-
like your brain dead for like a month?
mind blanked.
Oh no, Jacob's smile does not. Oh.
So,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I've
Okay.
changed this up a little bit since last time. So now, I'm gonna need
I
you...
kind of like that one. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
okay.
need you to roll 3 more dice for me.
Whoa.
You're gonna roll D3s, so basically you can roll a D6 and treat like 1 and 2 as 1, 2 and 3 as
Oh, yeah.
2.
How many? Okay, that's the first
3
one.
of them, and give them to me in order.
1, 3.
Okay.
I want to do this more. It's so many dice rolls.
It's so fun.
Yes, it's so fun.
I might die, but hey, this is so fun.
It's like it's more fun than a deck of many things, because that just destroys everything around you. Like, because this is just like it's not as big of consequences. It's still big.
in before Avatar of Death is coming and you have to fight it alone.
Okay, wait. I need to make
Oh, there's a lot of brain power here.
Jacob didn't
Yeah, no,
realize
no,
this
no,
was
no,
going to
no, no.
happen.
This is just the kind of thing where I basically need to work off of a table and figure things out as I go. It's just a very complicated thing.
Like, if I get something good, I might read it again sometime if I get the chance. So I don't want it to be too good, because then I will keep doing it.
Roll one more d3 for me, just for the sake of it.
That's a 2.
Okay.
So 1-1.
Okay. I don't want to do this one then.
What is going on?
Should I roll another die?
No. The rest of you all watch as Jaxson just kind of zones out and mentally checks out. And Jaxson, you start seeing things.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
You see a village.
Huh?
Seems like it is summer or spring, green grass everywhere as opposed to the dying grass outside right now. It's this just basic little village. Maybe like 100 people live here. Probably not more. The style of the houses, it's not really too similar to anything you've been to. It's like thatched roofs and like timber, just wooden houses. But the style is a little bit. It's not Thrumerian, you know that much, and
Not Rosarian.
no, it's definitely not south. This looks more north. But you're unsure exactly where. It's just not Thrumerian. You've seen Thrumerian villages, and you see, as you kind of get closer to this, you're almost from a bird's eye perspective, just drifting through the air, and you close in on a young boy, probably 12 years old or so. This longer blonde hair, looks kind of a bit messy. He's all like dirty from having played outside. Wears kind of normal clothes. You see, he's just kind of like running through this village, kind of looking happy. And you see coming from the opposite end on the road, you see another man. He has this bag over his shoulder. Very tall, like over 6 feet. Has almost a bit of a reddish hint to a pretty sizable beard, and also like longer blondish hair. And you see the boy, as he sees this man, he just says like, "Ah, Dad!" And he runs and like hugs him, and this man just picks him up and swings him around, and just like messes up his hair a little bit more. It's like, "Oh, it's good to be back home, son. All right, how are things around here? How are they when I was gone? I hope you've been taking care of your mom and your sister. Been a big man in the household." He just nods. Yeah, I've taken care of them. They're all good. But I'm glad that you're home. Well, of course. I told you I'd be home soon enough. Wouldn't want you alone here for too long. But let's go home, shall we? I want to see the others. And then the vision just fades away. You're left rather confused as you return to the world.
I'm confused.
Do you feel alright?
Feels a bit weird.
Well, the scroll is the scroll. At least
I saw like some like wholesome stuff. Like it's like a father coming home to like his children.
Well, there's probably some
great
significance to that.
stuff to see in the future, right?
Crazy stuff.
I can walk down the
almost-
road, see that.
Right. That's true. I mean, right. Well, now I get the bigger cup.
No.
You were kind of hoping I would die, right? So you don't have to pay.
Jaxson, can you just make
He actually starts to spasm.
no. Just make what would I want this to be?
Sleight of hand.
Constitution saving throw.
No.
Wisdom saving throw.
I say make an insight check. Just thinking about this vision that you saw. I think that's like the closest, best check I can think of.
19.
There's something familiar about those two.
What?
There's something familiar with the two of them.
Like both the boy and the grown man. You're pretty sure like
What color hair did the boy have?
blonde.
blonde.
So it was a blonde, long-haired boy, 12 years old, and father had like a big, like a reddish beard and long blonde
It was
hair. I think.
like the father was this big burly looking man, like dressed like a traveler.
Right.
Was both of them?
In a little village, like north, you know. It didn't look like it was down here
But
south.
not from here.
Not Tamara, it was like wooden.
They were both
like,
humans as well, so that
And
is a pretty
humans.
like telltale sign that this was north.
Fritz, does your dad have a reddish beard?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so it wasn't you. It wasn't you I saw.
don't know my family. We've
Oh.
talked about this before.
Right. Sorry.
Besides,
we guys-
Fritz is brown hair.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. That's
But you
exactly
know,
That's also
why I asked.
it can change.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
kids get darker or lighter hair when they grow
Storm,
up.
did your father have red? I'm just kidding with you. I'm not gonna ask you, Dara, because you lived under a rock.
Yeah.
It-
My tell us what under
I
rock.
wasn't under a rock, so.
You would have noticed.
Do we know like a blonde person, a guy?
Well, not someone that comes to mind, like
Right.
straight away.
Familiar person?
Definitely not long hair, I would say.
You look around and you see like all the elves in here are all blonde.
Human blonde.
Being blonde isn't exactly a unique trait.
Right. Well, I mean, it was like, it's something for me. Is the king of Tremera, does he have blonde hair? Never mind, why the fuck would be the king in a small village?
Bellerin?
King is rather old, so
Yeah.
he has gray hair.
Right,
Beller's
right,
king?
right.
Grimwald
No.
has black hair.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know who it is.
We
Well,
need to,
Well,
we need
it
to
is
take
none
up
of
that.
us, so we're not.
Right, yes.
We're just waiting.
I mean,
for,
that was a bit fun, you know? Like, it was a bit fun. I might do it again if we keep it.
Yeah, we'll see what the offer is tomorrow.
I will do it until I really get. If I get like fucked up, I won't do it again. But like, until then, I might continue.
Well,
I think you have gotten an addiction to this. I don't think you should read it.
Me,
anymore.
I would
yeah,
never have
you
an
have
addiction.
an addictive nature.
No,
Drugs
no,
first, I meant you.
no. I don't have that.
Look, I think you have been reading it too much, and you should.
I've
not
only
do
read it
that.
3 times.
Yeah, and that's at least 2 times too many.
Jaxson, there she has a point.
That's too much.
Who said that?
No, Jaxson, you like realize she has a
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
probably shouldn't
that-
read it again, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
yeah, that's true. I shouldn't probably read it again. Crazy, right?
Did Dara accidentally do something?
What?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Nice.
Anyway,
Do you
I think
agree
we
that I look very sexy today, Jaxson?
Yes, yes. I do.
Oh,
You look really
oh,
nice today.
nice. Thank you. Do you agree that your cut should be reduced to 20% again instead of 30?
Yes, I agree. I don't know why, but I agree.
Oh, I'm not
I
a
think
harsh
we
guy.
have some side effects.
I think so too. How lovely.
Jaxson, you should
No,
go.
don't talk. I will. No.
I was just suggesting you to go to
No,
bed.
no, blah, 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 blah.
He's turning insane.
No, I don't. Yes, I am turning insane.
You don't actually have to agree with everything, but it is
Oh.
read the thing.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
Remind
nice.
yourself.
Yeah, sure. No, does the cut thing apply?
I'd say that he just asked if you agree.
No, I don't agree about the cut thing. I should have a higher cut. You fucking scammer.
Okay, take it easy. I was just
Trying to take advantage of me? Huh?
No.
Huh?
No. I told you directly after I'm not that harsh. So do not try.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
well, get the fuck out of my room. I'm
Yeah, bye.
sleeping, and we see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Right. Could someone escort me back to my hotel room? I don't want a beggar like asking me for something.
Fritz is just gonna be like, yeah, sure, Jaxson, I will do it.
Thank you.
Fritz, the babysitter.
Yeah, I don't want like a random guy, but hey, give me all your money, but here, take like a few thousand gold. Like,
A few coins for a beggar, sir. Could you please give me some more?
I see some more gold in that pocket of yours.
Mhm.
Those clothes of yours are looking rather nice.
Oh, you want them here too?
I like your shoes. Give them to me.
Alright.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
Fritz
Nice,
escorts you back to the to your room.
I wanted to abuse this. Jaxson, give your glaive.
I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I can give you a trash glaive.
Okay.
Give all of them.
So does anyone want to do anything more tonight?
No.
Or are you
No.
are you done?
We're done.
All right.
We should not let Master Neon see Jaxson like this. If she accidentally makes a demand out of him, it's gonna for his everything.
Yeah, I sleep.
All right.
Sleep.
So the night goes by, and the following morning comes around.
I just need to.
Are you gonna?
Wait, no.
No, I mean, no. You read the last part.
No, but like.
Hey, yo, he has dyslexia for real.
Oh,
No, but like-
you mean like that? No.
Okay, nice.
No,
nice.
it's yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. So the next morning, Dara, do you do anything before everyone else gets up, or?
Oh shoot! I left Florp at the archipelago, unsummoned.
Did you leave him though? He would have probably just followed you.
I don't know. I never
He's
specified.
still floating around, angry looking.
Yeah, he's inside your room right now.
He's just staring at the point where you vanished.
He's gonna return.
Anytime now, she's coming back.
No, he's just
Mhm.
he's flying towards you at this very moment. He's just been flying
my
ever
God.
since.
Poor guy.
He's a very nah.
That's a
If he
far
hasn't, I just unsummon him. Like,
Is there anything else you want to do, or do you just chill in your room?
Let's chill out.
let's chill. Let's chill out, and let's see how we can abuse Jackson's condition.
All right. So,
I break clothes.
a few more hours go by, and as you're all starting to awaken in the morning, those of you that are staying at the Howling Siren, as you wake up, or Dara, as you pass out again.
With some bullshit. Don't come with some bullshit now.
Kessler's going to raid.
You all hear knocks on your doors.
It's a
No. No, wait, is
Dara,
there a
you're
window?
Dara, you're
Is
the
there a
first to
win-
open, and you see guards from the Royal Guard of the City Watch,
Okay, I listen.
and he says, "You're being summoned to attend court.
Oh,
An immediate summons?
You are expected to be there in an hour."
Very well.
Yeah, you see another guard is standing outside your door. Says basically the same thing.
Perfect. I'll see you there.
Yes. Arisa, get ready.
You see Fritz is kind of like coming in through the door, like holding the last piece of a sandwich, and one of the guards that was knocking on his door turns around and, like, on his way out, just tells Fritz the same thing as well, and he's like, oh, okay. Jaxson, so knock on your door as well.
hello.
You are being summoned to attend the Queen at court.
Right. When should I? When should I be
An
there?
hour.
An hour. Right.
And
okay.
you see he kind of goes to the side and he pulls out a piece of paper that is folded up. From the court mage.
Oh, could you come in real quickly? Like, take 1 minute. It's important.
Steps in through the door.
Okay, so
There's like another guard waiting outside.
I open my I go to the wardrobe and stuff. I pull out different set of clothing. I have my two Jacksonian clothes and like some other stuff. So, which one of these do you think I should have at court?
He just looks really surprised and
Do
confused.
you think this one would be good, or like this one?
That one. And he points at the one that isn't the Drexonian one.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, here.
Is that all you
I
needed?
give him a gold piece
Oh.
for helping.
Thank you, sir. He looks kind of confused and then just like opens the door and...
I unfold the
Right.
parchment.
Let me just send you the thing. Where did I put it in my document? Here. It's in here somewhere. Here we go. So, this is gonna look like a block of text. Wait, can I format this real quick? Just to make it look a little bit... No, wait. I'm trying to reformat it so it looks better in Discord. Just give me a moment. There we go.
Oh, I don't even have. Okay, nice.
So, the rest of you, while Jaxson sits and reads his letter and gets dressed, what do the rest of you do in preparation?
Dara would
there's
like
up-
to get
well,
dressed.
My silver Drexonian wear.
Alright. Sure.
So, yeah.
Anything else? Or are you just getting freshed up?
Pretty much dressing up, freshen up. I don't know what Fritz and Arisa have, but their best attire.
Can I fucking find what I'm looking for?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Well, in that case, if there's nothing else that anyone wants to do in this hour that you have, I assume you all just kind of make your way over
Um,
to the
Indeed.
palace.
I will make sure that I don't wear the same thing as last time.
Sure.
It will be quite embarrassing.
Sure. Yeah, you get some fresh threads.
I just use one that I haven't used
Yeah.
there at least.
Yeah. And then you all head over to the palace. And Jaxson, you'll probably meet the others there since you're coming from different places. Do you just all head straight inside? I mean, the guards will let you in when they see you.
Of course we will.
Yes.
All right.
Just a question. Did Storm bring the you-know-what?
I don't know. Did Storm bring the you-know-what?
Yeah. Why would I not? The what? The scroll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the bear folding, I guess.
Yes, sir.
I don't think he would dare to like leave it behind because it probably gets stolen.
Just put it in your
Probably.
room and hope that it doesn't disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, after the Grandmasters being like, we don't trust anyone in our rooms anymore.
Well,
Anyway.
in that case, as you enter, you find that the court lady, Scholastica, the elderly elven woman that greeted you last time and brought you in to give you a bit of a lecture or whatever, how to speak with the queen, she waits for you as you enter the palace. And she just kind of gives you all a nod and says,
Please, if you would follow me.
and she takes you off into the room where she took you last time, the kind of antechamber waiting room kind of thing. She says,
I would simply like to remind all of you of the customs here, to make sure that you haven't forgotten anything. Address Her Majesty with appropriate titles, and do not interrupt. And bow and don't rise until you are told to.
Can you give me some examples?
Your Majesty, Your Highness, Your Grace, will those do?
You just need to know what people should call him.
And of course you may attach flattering adjectives.
Like?
Humble and such.
For instance. Seek out virtuous adjectives.
What does that mean?
I knew you were going.
Adjectives that describe virtuous characteristics of a person.
I don't think that helped.
Just call her wise if you ever doubt. Okay?
But remember to affix it to the titles and not just make something up. We have been over this before, remember?
Yeah, but that's not my nature, you know, so...
Well, I would advise you
Surplus
that
to
you...
nature.
I'd advise you that you remember your last lecture.
Yeah. Will do.
Of course. Should I use the hat, Jax, Nora?
Yes, you should use the hat,
Yes.
even though it's not in fashion. Well, no, you know what? No, you should... I think you
tornado
can handle
comes
this.
out and it's like,
I think you can handle it, Storm.
Well, let's hope so.
I mean, this is not at least the first time, you know. The first time it's important.
What? It's not the first time?
I mean, it's the second time we meet her, so like it's worse to do a fuck up in the first one. I mean, it's bad to do a fuck up, you know, like it's worse the first time you meet someone.
Well, let's hope so.
I don't think there will be any fuck ups.
Perfect.
All
Let's, yeah, well, we wait for it to start.
all right.
So, she just looks at all, and when you kind of quiet down, she says, "Whenever you are ready."
Indeed.
Ready we are.
Excellent, then do follow along. And she takes you through the way that you were led last time. And you enter into the throne room. And there you see quite a few people. A few more than last time. You see the people that you can expect. You see Queen Elysia. You see her husband, Lord Daeon. You see the Crown Princess and her husband. You see Court Mage Naom and her apprentice, Elised. You see Prince Conleth and Jarl Audhild, as well as their daughter, Lady Embla. Along with these people, you see a few new faces. You see another High Elven woman that is very similar to the Queen, though older. Not much older. Maybe, or well, in Elven terms, old enough to be her mom. Not like ancient levels of older, not like, 300 years, but, older. And you can assume that is Queen Alicia's mother. You also see, sitting next to her, is her husband. And you see one face, or two faces that you recognize. You see an even older woman that also shares some similarity with the Queen, her mother and her daughter. And you recognize her from the arena. You would know from having... I can't remember. I think it was Storm?
Storm. It was Storm.
You would know then that this is Queen Emeritus Cyrielle, the great-grandmother of Queen Elysia.
Fucking.
You also see next to her another familiar face, which is the older elven man that kind of insulted you when you first came to the palace last time, before you had your meeting. He's sitting next to Queen Emeritus Cyrielle. And of course, lastly, you see the royal guardian, this Goliath man, and you see Prince Manahan, his apprentice, who was at the docks and arrested his brother when you returned from Elisid's little escape adventure. And of course, the queen herself, sitting there in her throne, looks at all of you, waiting for you to bow.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
That's
we will do that. That's
automatic.
easy. That's easy stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
She lets you sit there for a moment, and then you hear her say, "Coacus, please do rise." So, you have returned from your adventure, and you bring with you my brother, Venerable Prince Conleth. For that, I am extremely grateful. And I wish to take this opportunity to, of course, repay you for your great deeds, as was promised. Scholastica, please, as we agreed upon, 1,500 platinum for their efforts.
Okay. Nice.
Would you please report how much did you spend during your travels? Traveling costs, mainly.
I think I wrote it down
That's
here.
all.
I'm gonna check if I can.
It's about 200 gold.
Travel expenses, 25 platinum points, platinum coins
Yes.
from Jaxson, specifically.
Our expenses was around 25. Well, it was exactly 25 platinum coins, Your Majesty.
Scholastica, please do note that down and add that to the note. And you see the elderly woman kind of brings out a piece of paper and quickly Scribbles that down. Well, again, I wish to express my utmost gratitude. You managed to do what my soldiers could not, for obvious reasons, as they could not break through the blockade. But I was proven right to put this in your hands. You did your job very gracefully, rescuing my brother and his wife. And I hope that you will find yourselves satisfied with this reward that you've been given. Yes, Storm.
We are grateful to work for you, Your Highness.
Excellent. And that brings me to my next point. I would gladly employ you again in the future, should the situation call for me to hire more mercenaries. You've proven yourselves capable, despite some, shall we call them, questionable decisions along the way. But I'm willing to look past that and your previous adventures in other realms that are allied to ours. For you have proven yourselves to indeed be the competent fools they were described as. Though for now I don't have anything to employ you with, I will gladly offer you to remain in my realm for as long as you please. And if you do, you can be rather certain that we will call upon you sooner rather than later again.
Sounds lovely, Your Highness. May I take a second with my co-workers to speak?
You may speak here, as you please.
Like a private thing, Your Highness.
You see the elder Queen Emeritus Ciriel.
Oh, motherfucking get the fuck out of here.
See, with a kind of snarl on her face, she just says, "There is nothing that needs be kept secret from a queen, dear co-workers.
Of course not.
Not one queen, let alone 3.
Or Your Majesty. So, Storm, what did you want to discuss?
Are you serious? Oh, fucking it! You fucking it!
Hey, you were rather got into this mess.
You see, everybody eagerly awaits for you to say something. Everybody's eyes are just fixed on you.
May I speak, Your Highness?
You may, Storm.
Lovely. Well, when we were saving your brother, we found a old library. Drensa Alarian's library. We investigated this, and we couldn't come. It was blocked by a force. But then, when I was left alone, I managed to get into the library. And,
You see, Prince Conleth is kind of like getting excited at this.
I took a scroll inside the library. The whole place crumbled, but I am still standing alive here, Captain Storm at your service. And I have the scroll, but I don't know if I can protect it myself.
Do you pull it out?
No, not yet.
I don't think you have your bag on you.
Yes,
Like,
I would.
do we really have it
Oh
in
yeah,
front
your
of
your
me?
things would have been confiscated at the.
Yeah. And I would. It would be lovely for you to maybe protect it, but
You see,
Yeah.
Prince Conleth at this point just says, Storm, did you bring it, perchance?
yeah.
Excellent! Guards, do get his bag. And you see, the guards
I
head
can bring
outside.
it out.
Oh, there.
No need. And you see, he gets up and he like climbs over the table he sat behind, and he just like turns to the elder queens and is like, "Mother, great grandmother, I'm terribly sorry for my manners as usual." Now, and you see the guards entering with your bag. All right, so I hope you don't mind. And he walks up to your bag. What?
I can grab it myself.
All right, fair enough. If you don't want me,
Perfect.
right? And he kind of like stands next to you, just waiting.
And of course, at the moment, it's my scroll. So,
It's a scroll.
how is it awesome?
I found the library. If I didn't tell you about it, you would have left without.
I
This is not a
risked
discussion we
my
need to have now. Please bring out the scroll,
risked
Storm.
my
Bring out the
I
stones.
risked my life.
Bring
for
out the scroll.
It is my scroll.
Storm, it's not wise to argue in front of the queen like this.
Please, Storm, just show the scroll.
You see, Neon, by the way, looks rather angry.
Do not give a damn. So, here you have the scroll.
Thank you, and Conleth reaches out to take it. Do you let
I
him?
just look at Niam and like
You
do
can take it.
not me.
My dear sister, cousin, this is why, well, we were going to be a bit delayed to come back here. As I told you, this is what I found when I was on the island. As Storm here says, he was the one who recovered it for me. But this is what I wanted to bring to you as a gift. As an apology for getting lost out on the sea. Storm, I am very thankful that you were able to recover this, truly. Thank you. And he kind of goes up and he just gives it to the queen. She takes it. So this is a gift then. She reaches out to her side, and Naom just takes it and slides it into the sleeve of her robes. Excellent. Thank you, Coacus.
Our pleasure, Your Majesty.
Of course, Your Majesty.
I believe this will be a very useful tool to seal an alliance with Mageia. By offering this to Field Marshal Brutus in exchange for his loyalty in the war. Certainly he will be able to keep it safe in Turis Arcanum. We will remember this. This was more than we could have expected. So thank you. If there is nothing more, then you are free to go.
Bow and go.
Alright. You make your way out. You see Scholastica is kind of like showing you out to the other room and leads the way. You exit the throne room into the other room and continue through. Outside, the rest of you get your things back.
Nice.
And you're shown out of the palace.
He took all my glory! He took everything! I was expecting 10,000 gold when I walked there, and now I have nothing!
Storm,
No. Where's Kessler? Where's
Well,
Kessler?
no, Storm. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Oh,
Storm.
I punched the wall.
What wall? The palace?
Something. The palace, of course not. Something.
Storm.
The statue of the Elder
Count to
King?
10.
The floor. Just go for the floor.
Count to 10, Storm.
Something. No, please. He took my glory.
No, we got glory as well. They will
Pretty much
remember
in the
this.
past.
They
Pretty
will
much.
remember this, and we did get paid for pretty well paid for the first
How
mission.
does
It's 3,000 gold each.
Mhm.
next time I find one of those fucking scrolls, I'm keeping it to myself.
Right. Yeah, because then I can read it as well.
You can read it, and I can sell it to
Mhm.
Perfect. And I can become Stort has the biggest co-king of them all.
I think you already are the biggest kingdom.
The biggest empire of them all.
No, that's like 3 empires. Or Jaxson, yeah.
Secrets
One of them.
towards 3. I should really have the hat on. Why did you tell me not to?
It's more fun.
My anger.
Right. Well, now we don't have to go meet with Neon as well.
No, you didn't see Neon. She fucking death.
Yeah, you know, I tried to
That
I didn't do anything, you know.
Went through my head.
You know,
So-
the good thing is she already gave me like our deal, so she can
Well,
convert it.
Well,
Look at
Jordy,
it.
this
Look
was
at like
my bad.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
storm.
like,
You can feel like see it like this. You were right. Master Neum didn't try to steal it.
It was a
wasn't
gift.
them.
Absolutely, they said, "Oh, they'll remember this," but like,
Mhm.
come on, they're gonna give the scroll away as well. What the fuck?
well, because they can protect it better in Mageia. Like, where are they supposed to protect it? In the private wing?
Can I get some information about what the scroll does? Like, it's
When
my
you
scroll.
read it, you see like
Well,
like
can they
visions.
like tell me so I'm not just passing a scroll along? I don't know what that is, but I know I can sell it for fucking billions.
Yeah,
of
I mean, you can see like the time and stuff. It just fucks your head up a lot if you're
Well-
not careful.
Well, if you can see the future, then
I mean, sometimes you don't know if it's the future or the past unless you know what you're seeing.
sure.
So it's like a random.
But when you looked through Kingston,
Then I saw the future because I saw us in the in-betweens,
right? But that was
and we haven't been in the in-between, so that's the future.
well, yes, that was one. Right, that was
Right.
that one site that you could have seen in that page, or could
I
you
think
see
so.
more?
I think that it should be more per page, you know, because they already knew what like Kingston had seen like about that vision or something. I don't really know. We could test it. If we find another
See,
page, I
Is
will
it
read it
all-
twice.
What?
Yeah, if you find another page, I can read it twice and
So
test the
finding
theory.
one of these pages isn't like
Look,
kind of weird. that
look,
we
we have a great destiny. We will surely find another, and we can use a robe like Kessler.
Where's the next one? Do we, Dara, bring up the fucking
Notes.
page? Where's
Right.
we will be?
I mean,
before
oh, I
this-
think there's some in the Daedalus wall.
Well, if you
Nice.
want to,
We solved the.
I mean, if we can solve the mystery somehow, then we could get another.
look, the ones that we have left. Let's take a look here.
Arisa would probably say like, well, there is supposed to be one in my hometown.
We can take it because then the druid gets mad.
So let's see here.
Don't
Based
put
on
any ideas in Storm's head.
well,
Well,
best
you-
case scenario, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 others, and there are
Mhm.
perhaps the curator Cyrenon's towers is left, the halls of the Hall Blades, the Biting Gorge, the Dusk Hollow Grove, the archives of Turis Arcanum,
We don't know if they have done that.
Daedalus Vault,
fucking
Palace of
everything
Dajosara.
Here, pages.
Right. So I know something we can do today. If
Yeah.
we don't, if you don't have any time, we could go to the place you got your eyes fixed, to just find the outcast real quick and then go
Let's
back.
go find the page. Fuck everything else.
But we need to do Dara's thingy first, because
Yeah,
you know.
but just one day, go find the page.
Storm.
I don't think we can teleport close to anything of. Well, we know one of the Daedalus vaults, and in the Venderthal.
Yes.
Yeah, well, hopefully someone is good at knowing secrets.
Yeah, the problem is that it doesn't specify which Daedalus
I mean,
vault.
if we manage to open it, then we can find quite nice stuff. I mean, I would be happy with the stuff we find inside, probably.
Yes, unfortunately, they're pretty much impossible to open. So how
Right.
do you expect to find a way to open them?
Like a blue open.
Ah, yes, because that worked last time.
Yeah, it could have worked. If you say it enough times.
I highly doubt it.
Right.
Do you have
Well,
a dark secret you want to share?
a dark secret.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a very odd, specific question, and I don't see how that really relates to how we're gonna get into the
I mean,
day.
I have confessed some secrets. I mean, I could tell you what my deal with Neum was, I guess.
Well, it's that dark.
No, it's like wholesome.
Wholesome secret.
Yes.
Oh, fuck that.
Right. So I my plan is so I told Neum if she could give me a list of like powerful mages that could take in a ward for my little sister, and she did it. So now I'm gonna threaten my siblings to take her to them, or I'm gonna kill them. It's like a redemption thing for them. If they do it, they are redeemed. Otherwise, they're fucked.
Wholesome.
So I mean, like, I'm trying to save my little sister, like the only one that's wholesome, like still got like still pure. Basically that. So tonight I'm gonna threaten the shit out of my sister, the other sister, not that sister. No.
Okay, so let's go take some checkpoints then, eh?
Oh, you want? We can only take one though.
Yeah.
So should we do Stromvik or the other one? Because like we don't really know where the other one is. Or we can do it another time.
Let's go to Arisa. Remember a tree over there, okay? Magician, friggin', we're at the moon stuff.
Wait. Oh, you want to do it today? I mean, we could take another day off. Stromvik today. All right. Okay.
Trees from there. Good.
Yeah, we have
that tree, but
yeah, they will understand.
Lord Polton.
Yeah, he I think he likes us.
I don't. Okay,
You don't?
Lord Polton, here we go.
Alright, so you go and find a tree. Are you gonna try to use the Alder King's tree again?
of course.
Because it's one thing appearing from there, but going to it to cast a spell, you're probably gonna be dead
We're
before you
going
finish that
outside
spell.
the city.
Fine. Just because we can't use their goddamn tree for a portal, what else are we supposed to use tree for?
I'm like thinking there's a big tree like fucking random.
No. You have to walk outside the city for that. And it's mainly fields around the city, so you have to walk a bit away from it.
So what we do is that we go to the outcast, teleport to Venderthal to find a tree over there. I think we find trees easier.
I feel like it's
right?
easier just to get.
It's a longer way, right?
Technically, yeah, it is. That would probably
be.
If you want to get real technical about it, yeah, you'd probably save some time because there are trees pretty much right
do
outside
it.
of Venderthal, whereas here you have to walk for like half an hour.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Alright, so you go and you teleport to Venderthal.
Uh,
And then you go find a tree outside of Venderthal so that you can transport yourselves to Stronwick to Polton's
Yep.
place. Alright, cool. So you appear in Polton's little courtyard. And you see some guards as usual. One just kind of like stops. Remember you?
Yes.
The killer of the purifier.
No, you were here just like a week ago or something.
yeah, that too.
Yes,
You know.
that we were.
Could you let us through?
Oh, you're just passing through?
Yeah.
Yes, we're.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know Lord Polton, right?
Right.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Alright, well, he's not here, so...
Right.
Oh, where is he? Has he left the city?
Yeah, he's joined his men at the front lines.
Honorable man.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he did get this pot because he played a role in conquering Stronwick from Thrumera.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
how he
that's-
got his district and all that.
Oh, that does make sense.
Right. Every day, sir.
Yep.
And we walk out.
Alright, yeah, you keep going.
Mhm.
So you head to the sewers.
Yeah. By the way, don't forget to add the 3,000 gold to your.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I added
300
300.
platinum. Well,
Well, yeah.
you didn't go cash that. You would have gotten a note to go to
Well,
the
then we would have
ministry
got-
building.
then
Well, you
we
can do
would
that after you've been here. That's...
Yeah, we will at least do that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
take care of that after. You know, you're just going here. And,
Yeah, it's just, hey, give us cash.
yeah, basically.
I already wrote it down in the, like, wheel
Mhm.
stuff, so I don't.
Yeah, no,
Forget.
it's fine. Yeah, I doubt that you're gonna mess it up so badly that you're not gonna get your money. I feel like that is takes skills to do.
You would be surprised by what we can accomplish.
No, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying it's unlikely.
Wait. Oh my God.
So very likely, you mean?
Well, you get to the sewers. You make your way in, and as you're walking through the hideout, and you get to the teleportation chamber, you see a familiar face kind of standing around. You see that of Miles Kershaw, the leader of the Pilfer's Ring around here.
Is a human?
Yeah.
Is he blonde?
No.
Okay.
He just kind of stands there and he looks at all of you. Well, blimey, didn't think I'd have all of you around here again soon. You're
Well-
still managing to keep yourselves from getting kicked out from the outcasts, huh?
Yeah, we're moving up in the world.
Yeah.
Moving up. He just spits. If I had it my
Well,
way,
you
you wouldn't be
study-
part of this group anymore. Don't pretend like you don't know. Don't act all surprised.
Yeah,
Surprised what?
Storm shut. Yeah,
You
let's
should
just go.
Study it.
Let's just go.
If it weren't for Cassiana, he'd be long gone.
Chen.
No,
Cassiana.
you know the one that we do after Blooded Mines?
You're a bit daft, Lizard.
No, I asked for Chen.
Hey, we don't
and you
need to
started
do racial.
talking about
stuff
Cassiana,
here.
you little.
I was talking about her, and you
Yeah,
asked
oh.
about Shen as if I'd mentioned him.
Because I don't give a fuck about Cassiana, okay?
No,
Because you're just gonna come up with
Storm,
excuses because
stop,
we're
stop.
just better than you, huh?
Storm,
You're better
Storm,
than me.
Yeah.
Storm,
Yeah,
Tell me, are you
yeah,
leaders of an
yeah,
outcast
yeah.
chapter? Are you?
No. but
No.
I'm a king. I'm a king. That's right.
Huh?
What
You're a
Storm-
king.
Did you just talk to a queen? Huh? We did. So-
Hey.
Yeah.
Send word to the hub. This one's a king. He should be out of here. Excommunicated.
What are you talking about?
Kings are privileged. Get out of the outcasts before I have your head cut off.
I'm not privileged king, huh?
If you're a king,
There's
you're
king
privileged. Get
No, no,
out
no,
of
no.
here before I have you thrown out of here, cut into 18 pieces.
Well, can you prove that I'm a
Storm.
king?
Storm.
You just
would
admitted it, and guess what? I
It
know
was a
people on the
joke.
council.
We also
know
know
people on the
people on the
council.
council.
Ah, shoot. I hope he doesn't know that guy.
Now,
Ooh,
where-
which one, huh?
Alright, why can't you just like sometimes?
You know, I got promoted to my position by them. I'm quite well liked by them. You lot
Good
are
work.
murderers of our own people. You know what you did.
What did we do?
Storm, don't be stupid. You're pushing it, okay?
You've already pushed enough. You're out of the outcasts.
We killed Isidore. We're not out of Outcast.
I don't care. You're a king now, apparently. Guess
He's
what?
not a king, okay?
People, they shift around in society. Once upon a time, we would have spat in the face of any mage that dared show their face around here. Guess what? Now we're shielding them. There are people from before wars that we protected, and the moment things swung around and they became the privileged lot on top, we kick him out, face first. You want to go swimming in the mud, huh? Well, you were
Storm
rather
isn't
close
a
to it.
privileged one.
Well, if he's a king, I don't care.
I'm still here. So, why
You're
do
a
you
king
think-
because you were stupid enough to show your face around it. That's why you're still here. If you told me before that you were a king, if you tell anyone that you're a king, you're out. It's just how it is.
Well then, kick me out. I don't. Which,
You don't have to kick like the rest of us out. We are not kings or queens.
Well, I'll just do some other work that you're gonna be even more jealous about, huh?
You think I'm
And then you're gonna be,
jealous?
Oh,
You think you...
fucking coworkers, fucking.
He pulls out the
trash."
dagger and puts it to your throat. Listen
Storm.
up.
Kill me. Dare you?
Go to the hub after this. I won't have to kill you.
What
You know
happens
what
in
I'm
the hub?
talking about. Oh, you'll see.
Yeah,
Puts the dagger away.
he's gonna snitch on you for something that isn't really true.
Are you a king? Thought so.
He's a landowner. It's different.
I'll be there to pick up the dust that you leave behind when you're disintegrated. And he turns around and walks away.
All right, you won't. All right.
Oh, that's what you're implying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Storm, I think you should take the first steps into the hub.
I don't think they have done it yet.
Yeah, let's
Yes, but you never know.
into the hub we go.
All right. Step onto the platform.
Let's start a new character. It's time.
We have burned too many
Right,
bridges.
everybody.
Storm burnt like 8 bridges this one session.
You burnt 8 bridges? What the fuck?
No, it's more like he made sure that he really severed those struggling bridges that were burnt before.
So Dara burns paper, Storm burns bridges. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that was about as unsmoothly as that could have gone. So you go to the hub, Storm. You're not disintegrated.
Let's go. And back to.
All
All right,
right.
head on over there. Zap
Yeah.
back.
I shield till
cash out.
evening.
All right.
Well, cash out the.
Yeah, we cash out.
And then we shield.
We do it all together, so no one cheats.
Of course not.
Indeed.
Head on over to the
does
ministry
anyone-
building.
Does anyone have any checks on if Arisa or Fritz ever gets gold? I just split
I-
it.
I
Fine.
have,
Yeah.
I've usually whenever they get stuff,
We're
I
probably
usually
just throwing
say.
cash into the abyss. That just
I mean,
No.
I have
Yeah.
written down some of it here and there for
I-
at least Will. I
Yeah.
hope Fritz has.
I told him last time he got any gold, but it's not exactly every day that Fritz gets gold, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know.
I mean, I think the last time we got some gold for from the Queen way back then.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
Anyway,
reclaiming an artifact that was fell.
you go and you cash that out. You see the elderly man again that is like, does the gentleman want all his money right now? And like,
Yes.
just, yeah, you cash all that. And then, where does everyone go after that?
I chill till it's
We
like
rest.
night time.
Yep.
Yeah.
My
Alright.
boy Schreiber.
Does anyone else want to do anything more today, or is it just Jaxson?
It's probably just Jaxson.
I don't think I have nothing to do.
All right. Well, then Jaxson, as night creeps in, a few hours into it, you feel comfortable saying that probably asleep at this point. You head on over to Schreiber. Ring the bell because he's not there. He appears. Dream spell, huh?
Wait. This spell. Do you hear it when you're in Wonderful?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, it's a means for you to summon me.
Alright. So you hear it wherever you are.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, get behind the counter.
I pull out like a family picture. Like, is that one? Aasimar?
Right. Want to pay right now or after?
80 gold? No, 80 platinum?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Takes that, puts it away. All right. So, are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
All right. And he kind of starts casting the spell like you're sitting down as last time. Wait, let me... oh, I'm in the wrong document here. Okay, so you get the choice like last time. How do you want to shape the surroundings?
I'm gonna do Liam's office.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sit in her chair.
All right, so you want to
Oh.
appear like yourself, not like a monstrous
yeah.
thing, right?
Yes. Yeah, myself, just like feet on the table. Like, relaxing inside.
All right.
Please.
All right, so you chose Allison, right?
Right. Listen. Yes.
Okay. So you see appearing in front of you, standing in this office with you, a familiar face. You haven't seen her much lately. Like you probably met briefly when you were in Northport last time.
Yeah.
But it's been almost a year since before that. She's kind of dressed in like her nightgown, I guess, since she would be sleeping. Just kind of stands there a bit confused.
Take a seat.
Jaxson?
It's me. And you could take a seat if you want to. We got some stuff to discuss.
Why are you here? Where is this?
Oh, it's just some nice office, like some powerful mage.
So how did you get me here?
Oh, you're dreaming, you know. I mean, you're dreaming.
Right. Last thing I remember is going to sleep. So
Yeah. Mhm.
Right, take a seat. And she walks over and sits down. Do you have something to say?
Yes, I do. So, the thing is, I am supposed to judge the Gillstar's family. Well, not Faye, at least, and is it Branson or
Yeah, Branson.
yeah, and Branson. Right, and I need to like figure out if I should redeem you guys or not.
Wait. Redeem?
Yes, like the necromancy, like it corrupts people. The whole family is corrupted except the two young guys. They haven't have the time to get corrupted yet.
What do you mean by corrupted? We're not corrupted.
Because you have lived with it your whole life. I have too. But they
So what's the
normalized it.
matter?
It's an evil art.
It's not evil.
It only does evil.
No, it doesn't.
And my
There are so many different
responsibility
things that you can
is-
do.
Look, okay, so I don't want to have to hurt like all of you, but if I have to, I will do it. Okay? But I have great news for you.
Jaxson, what kind
ha-
of cruel prank is this?
No, this isn't a prank. Look,
You're
I am
talking about
totally-
hurting us. Why would you hurt any of us? Well, I know
Kings-
that. I know you've had a
Do
difficult...
you know where Kingston is right now?
No, I haven't seen him since the Mage
Yeah,
Fall.
He's basically dead. Sort of. I mean, his case was a bit different, but I've already judged him. He failed, and didn't turn out so good for him.
You,
But don't overthink stuff. I have a way for you and the rest of the siblings in Northport to redeem yourself.
You killed...
Yes,
Kingston.
yes. No, he's still alive. It's just like he's brain dead. Look, I know it's a lot to take in. You don't need to focus on that right now, because you have more important stuff to think about, and it's your own life. And I have a way for you to redeem yourself, for you to not die, to live a happy life. Well, without using your necromancy for bad stuff. Then I have.
What about the others? Have you killed them too?
No.
Curse Rowena? Mom?
No,
Dad?
no, they're far away. Far away. No, I have only met with.
What are you going to?
It all depends. It's a possibility.
Why are you doing this? What have I done to you? I thought we got along, Jaxson.
I know, and that's why I want to give you this deed, so you can redeem yourself.
What
You
do
at
you
least want
need
to
us
hear-
to do?
I have talked to a powerful mage in Hagnita. She gave me a list of 2 different mages that could take in a word, and I don't want Faye to get corrupted by the necromancy bone. So I have found her 2 mages that could potentially take her in. And what I want for you and the rest of the siblings in the house is to take her to them and make sure that she gets it. If she gets the position, you're all redeemed.
Where are we supposed to take her?
Right, that's the thing. There's 2 different options. I give her the note. You know, I just want to save her, and this is the only way I can figure out.
Jaxson, this is unreasonable. How are we supposed... Karaticus is one of the highest ranking members of the enemy nation.
Right.
It's suicide for all of us, including Faye.
That's why you should do the other one.
It's gonna take us months to get there.
And it's okay.
Jaxson, Opie has been working really hard to rebuild our family.
And if you don't do this, then you don't have anything to build up. I don't want to hurt you, but I have to if I don't find a way for you to redeem yourself. You two are the two that I want to spare the most. And that's why I'm giving you this chance.
We have things that need to be done here. Soon.
But too bad. You will have to do it another time.
You can't be serious, Jaxson. You'll ruin us all forever.
The family name is already ruined.
Opie has managed to find a way to restore it.
Well, you're going to take Faye tomorrow and leave. Take all the siblings and leave for the Three Empires.
We'll never be able to return here.
Well, that's something you will have to live with. You can build up somewhere else and not have to, like the wealth we have comes from hurting people.
But it doesn't have to.
Act. Yeah, and that's why you need a new clean slate. That's why you should not do it.
But that's what Opie has worked on.
And then you can do that. You need to do this.
It will all be for nothing.
Well, you can rebuild. Your mage.
That's what he's been doing. You know how difficult it's been. He's tried to clean up our name, Jaxson. And he's done really well.
Okay. How long will this take?
We'll be bound here, me and Opie both.
I can't really... I don't know that for sure. The third one, fuck no. I know everyone else. Except the third.
Gibson and Branson can take Faye.
Yeah. Right. I would like it for all of you to do it.
But you don't understand. The Duke of Northport, he's agreed to... Opie made him agree to wed his children to me and him.
Harsh life.
Yeah.
We will be part of their family. I won't even be a Gillstar anymore. Besides, Opie hasn't even practiced his magic since the mage fall happened.
Right. Well, if this is true...
It is.
You're at least doing something good.
It was all finalized just 2 weeks ago.
In that case, you will have to make sure that Branson and Gibson get paid to one of these boards. Because how I see it, that at least you and OP, I can at least give you the benedict, benefit of the doubt for not being corrupted. If this is all true, what you say.
I promise you, Jaxson, it is.
But the thing is that will only cover you and Opry. That's why Branson, Branson doesn't need to really do anything, but Gibson. So he needs to get her and save her from the corruption that will come if she stays at the state, because the only thing she can study is necromancy, and it will do her bad. But okay, I will let you two stay.
I'll talk to him.
Right, make sure you will remember the names. I think the Three Empires is more safe.
I don't think there's such a thing as safe when we're talking about making long journeys in these days. The only way to reach the Three Empires would be to go around the entire continent on the northern side. You know, the icebound lands filled with raiders.
There's still some money left to use for it.
There really isn't.
I mean, you could use the last money with it. And
we're already living off of the Duke's money.
Well, I just need you guys to get paid there. That's if that happens, then we're all redeemed. I mean, you and Opie's almost redeemed because you weren't really bad people from the start. It's only necromancy that corrupted you a bit, at least. But if it's true that Opie doesn't practice it anymore, that's fine by me. Because that makes me happy. Because then he won't use it for bad.
I'll try.
Good.
But please don't hurt the others.
I'm not going to go in thinking that will be the only option. They will all have an opportunity to get to be redeemed. It all depends on how they respond and what they do. I don't think Kurt will be such a problem, but Rowena and Gamma Clayton might be.
Why
you know what must be done?
Why? Can't you just come home?
That's not my destiny. Make sure that they get there somehow. I don't care how, but she needs to get there. And then I vanish from the dream.
Alright. You fade out of Naom's office that you had surrounded yourself in, and you return looking at Schreiber's feet, basically, as he's standing there.
Oh, shit.
Welcome back to the world of the living. Took a bit longer than last time.
I know it is. That one is a bit harder to talk to.
Everything go alright?
I mean, it's not exactly as planned, but it's not as bad as I hoped. I mean, it could be very bad, but it turned out good overall.
Also, I should just correct myself in a meta thing. There was one thing. They're not technically going to get married to the Duke's children, but the Duke's child and nephew, respectively. So,
all right.
I just misspoke.
Oh, okay.
Just thought I'd correct that because she
Yeah,
wouldn't
right,
misspeak.
Mm-hmm. Well, that works.
But yeah, Schreiber just kind of like
Mhm.
stands there. Well,
Right. That's
you reckon you're gonna need another one of these anytime soon?
not anytime soon.
All right. Anything else I can do for you?
No, not really.
Well, you know where to find me, I suppose.
I do. Have a good one.
You too. So you make your way out of there. Is there anything else? No, the rest of you have basically gone to bed at this point, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a week too.
Yeah, I guess we're not gonna have time to do much else
Yeah.
tonight since it's already about midnight. So
Yeah,
I think we're gonna have to end it there then.
Indeed.
Because I know
There
at
will
least
be
one of you
some
wants
teleport.
to get going now-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just ask what are you planning to do next? I guess.
Go to Celestial City, I guess.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
getting to Celestra City, or at least to Northport.
Right.
I'll
Well,
take all the pages.
Yeah, take all the
it
pictures.
was more like if there's anything you want to do before that
Oh,
you're
no.
planning on doing like the next day in game or whatever.
Not really.
All right.
No,
well,
it's pretty much straight up teleport away.
cool.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you
yeah.
can, if you think of something, then just do it next
Alright,
time. I mean,
yeah.
it's just for me to get an idea if there's something in particular.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we want to sidetrack and kill the Kraken.
well,
Yeah,
I count
cracking,
on
keep
you
cracking.
guys sidetracking at least a little bit.
Oh, you're worried that we don't sidetrack.
No, I'm just convinced that you will find a way to run off the tracks as always. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this time. So hopefully we'll be back in less than 2 weeks. Probably we're gonna be back in 2 weeks or more. I don't know.
We'll see how.
I'm not very
everyone's
optimistic
schedule-
about the scheduling these days.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, regardless of when, until then, have
Yes.
a good one, everybody. Bye.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.